Hello, hello. When you come into the chat room, make sure you go over to the live chat, or else it'll hide half of you, I'm finding. Sadly. So hello. Thank you for showing up. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, this is gonna be terrifying. So one of the things that I've never made in my adult life are meatballs. I actually didn't make them when I was younger either. So we're gonna try and do it from scratch today. How bad are we gonna we'll probably be pretty badly screwing up, and I'm probably gonna be complaining about Batwomen. Wow, while we make food. Also, I'm hearing myself echo. So we gotta go fix the echo real quick. How bad can you hear me? Oh, okay, you can hear me from here. I can hear you guys. How am I? You're excited for the meat handling. Did that get us demonetized? That got us demonetized. That's okay. That's okay. So the plan for everybody who's wondering is once they ban me here, we're just gonna move over to Twitch because I already do live streams, I already do cooking, and people don't watch my videos anyway. So that's just gonna be the plan. And I don't understand why people get so adamant when they're like, "Oh, what are you gonna do when they ban you?" Just go to Twitch where I used to be. I mean, I already have affiliate over there, but I'm doing this here because YouTube is like I get more people. So, hello from Mexico. Carlos says, "Well, hello. I gotta find my everything's plugged in, so we won't run out of juice. We're just all on the juice out here now." Holy meatballs! Tell me what I'm doing wrong, chef. Chef, please tell me what I'm doing wrong. Hello, Reverted85. I'm using a recipe that I don't like as much garlic as they say, so I'm gonna half some of it. I think maybe. Also, where's my garlic? I gotta get my ingredients out. So I've got minced onion. It wants a lot of minced onion, but I only have this kind of minced onion. I don't know how much I want. I might just put a little in to taste because I'm not a huge onion fan. Where's my garlic? I know I have garlic in here too, somewhere. Oh, I have a smoothie. I have a smoothie. Oh, I have spaghetti. I actually have spaghetti. I think I have to make the whole thing since I'm making meatballs. I don't know. I might as well make the whole thing. I didn't even boil the water. Well, you do that last because meatballs take like an hour to bake and mix, right? Hello, Josh Trish. Hello, Zekarat. Hello, we are Venom. Timothy Morris. Hello. And hello. More worried about how you handle my balls, Bobby Bologna says. I don't know. See, here's the thing with all the ballless men out there sometimes. Ugh. I get tired of them. We get tired of the little soy boy betas, don't we? Do you have actual onion and garlic? I don't. No. Well, I have actual garlic. Hello, Ghost. I got to find it, though. It's in here somewhere. I know I have it. Did I put it in the fridge? Oh, here it is. Cloves. I have whole cloves of garlic in a jar that I'm going to have to stick in the fridge after this. And I spent way too much on a garlic press. That's the only onion I have. Probably just a little, right? How much coffee did I have? None. Actually, I took a nap. I've been sleeping all day because I was up all night. So I've just been napping all day just for funsies. Oh no, fishdom. I forgot. All my fish are probably dead. Oh no. Did you ever play the little app where you have like collect little fishies? I guess that doesn't kill them. I guess they're just like, go into suspended animation and then you don't feed them. So I'm going to make all of the things. I'll try. All right. So for some reason, it wants to go this way every time I. Make sure you put up your hair. Yeah, we're gonna put up our hair too. I'm not even there yet. All right. Is this going to weigh that down enough? No, it's not. I'm trying to weigh down there just so it doesn't. I've got my phone plugged into the wall, so it's slightly leaning because the thing I normally put it on, I have in the fridge now, which was my tea. I put that on the side, my big 12-pack of Lipton Diet Citrus Green Tea. So I put that there. Now it's on my Diet Mountain Dew Zero Sugar Mountain Dew. Yeah, I made Italian tonight, but I made lasagna. Ooh, lasagna sounds good. I'm gonna have to do a homemade lasagna. Hot pepper. I got some crushed red. And Roger Haynes, thank you so much. Canadian 199. Thumbs up. Well, thank you. Did I just wake up? About 2 hours or what time was it? About a half hour before Beanie Man went live. And I listen to him a little bit, and then I get sad because the world sucks, and then I want to do something else. So then I want to do something. What else do I have? I have panko. I have eggs. I have the meat in the fridge. I was getting the recipe. Okay, I'm getting the recipe. The recipe I'm using. Now there's a couple of them. I don't want to put broilers on. I do not have celery. I have parsley. I do have parsley, and I have Italian. It wants Italian seasoning, so I have Italian seasoning. I don't have fresh parsley, but I have celery salt. I have jar parsley. What type of meat? I've got an 80-20 ground chuck, which is all I have. So, you like hot toys? I probably would. I don't really have any, but I probably love them. If what do they make them in? Do they make like? Well, they probably make cool shit. They make geek stuff. So all the cool shit. When I say shit, I don't mean like garbage. I mean, no celery salt. We don't need that. Okay. What spices? It looks like Italian seasoning. We're doing the easy homemade oven baked. I'm modifying two recipes kind of together. One of them calls for way less garlic, and I think I'm going way less garlic. And then the other one wants there, that's better. Now I'm looking at you guys instead of my chin. I'm not going to deep fry them. I'm going to bake them. So the other one wants olive oil on foil, which I have olive oil. So I'm going to use the olive oil from the other one. But they want them in the broiler. I don't know if my fridge broil or my oven broils. But I think I can put it in the broiler. My oven needs cleaning again. I clean the top off. It's dirty. Sweet potato mash and parsley sauce. Oh, that sounds good. Easy bake oven balls. Yes. This is the breadcrumbs I have. Is this okay? Please don't kill me. This is all I have. Or I could bake the French bread and toast that. So chefs in chat, you should do pan fry. You think pan fry is better? Well, baking is going to be probably easier, isn't it? Do you trust me to pan fry? Because I don't have like a Dutch oven, and I don't have any recipes to pan fry. So I'm gonna do those. You never heard of panko? I have no pimento. Holy shit, why am I watching this? Why are you watching this? Had to check it out. Thanks, your attentive lemming. Why are you a lemming? Armando, why are you a lemming? Well, I just wanted to, we're making dinner, so. Someone needs to get Mecha a deep fryer. If you want. Panko's great. Okay, panko. We're doing panko, and we'll save the French bread for garlic bread, which I can make, because we made some the other day, and I already ate it also. Panko's good. Okay. Bobby Belonius is no kidding. No kidding. What did you say before, though? Parmesan cheese and 2 meats. I only have 1 meat. I only have 1. I have some fresh parm. I don't know if I have enough left. I don't know how much I have left. I just got basically like the rind. But then I have a can. Don't kill me. It's the Parmesan and Romano in the can. And I have a little bit of the fresh left. So we got that. When you pan fry them, they comes out more juicy. Well, I don't trust myself to pan fry. The only recipe it's fine. It's fine. This is the first time I'm going to try it. I'm going to bake them, I think. I don't know. Pan fry will be more juicy though. But I'm going with the easy because I've never done it before. So, beginner level. We're going beginner level. We're beginners. All right, let me get my hair off my face real quick. Ugh. So, if you guys want to know how to do your hair like Mecha, grab a ponytail, look behind you in the mirror, notice how much people can body shame you for your appearance, and then run with it. So that's what I've been dealing with today. That's kind of why I napped today, too. I'm like, I'm sad. I'm just going to sleep. Why not, right? Make sure we're not at the, I'm still drinking my smoothie. Mm-hmm. Stuff them with a cheddar cube? Or, why cheddar when you can stuff them with? We're getting ahead of ourselves. Mozzarella. This is for my pizza that I'm making probably next week. Oh yeah, keep the S out of your face. Keep my hair. Oh, I want it down my face when I'm cooking anyway. Look how your hair back. Well, thank you. So we're definitely adding cheese. Okay, so the meatball recipe we're using is I Heart Nap Times. Easy homemade, but we're kind of modifying it a little. I hope these are good. I bought these at the dollar store, and it feels like they're half empty. My computer's 5 seconds ahead of my TV. See, my phone, if I'm listening, if I'm listening to, the great the great beanied one on YouTube. If I'm listening to him out here on cooking and I have it on in there, it's faster out here than it is in there. And that's directly wired into the router. Okay, these are fine. These are fine. You make sure, if you stuff them, make sure they're small cubes, and you bake the cheese, it melts, and you cut them in the heaven. Well, yeah, like that's the thing. We could do that. We could stuff them with mozzarella just to make them. Can you stuff them raw? You don't have to well, yeah, of course you'd have to do it raw. You don't have to cook them ahead of time. See, that's how we could keep them a little. Is this stale? Well, I mean, it's breadcrumbs, so. Do I add onions and chopped celery? I do not know. Not in this recipe. Not in this recipe. We add minced onion, which I have. I'm just going to do a little. I don't want to do a whole lot because I don't like onion that much. So this recipe we're going. Oh, I'm scared. I'm so scared. I'm having major. I've never done this, and I'm doing this in front of you guys, and these are going to be terrible. You can bake in the oven. It makes it so simple to whip up, and it keeps the meatballs juicy. Once they cook in the oven, all you have to do is simmer them for a couple of minutes in the marinara while you cook the pasta, which, I mean, I have jarred marinara. Oh, Mecha, for real, I feel like you could make a bomb-ass bolognese with a side of garlic bread, and while we ate, we talk sci-fi. Well, I mean, I might. I'm trying. I'm learning how to cook. That's one of the things I wanted to do with all this quarantine-y sort of time. But it's not like my schedule. My life hasn't changed or anything, but I'm like, you know what? Instead of feeling depressed, I'm going to try and do something constructive, right? Right? Aaron Williamson, I like these random cooking streams. Everybody seems to get really, really enjoy these more than my short videos, which I'm like, okay, I cook anyway, I eat anyway, but I gotta force myself to try new things, which kind of takes me out of my comfort zone. So that's why I'm like, what am I doing? Okay, so this is the recipe we have. I don't have real fresh. I have already ground up, so they're gonna taste a little. I probably have to rub them in my fingers or something, right? Awesome One says, yo, peace. Hello, Awesome One. We love talking to you too. Well, I mean, this is just what am I gonna do? Sit here and be depressed and listen to the current events, right? Because that's the thing. It's well, I would have the phone going and I'd be listening to the current events and news programs, and then I'd be sad because war, AIDS, famine, death, depression. Yeah, that's a quote. In case you're So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it right now because it's too infuriating. To make these Italian meatballs, you need the simple ingredients below. Parsley is optional, however, I highly recommend adding it when you're making them with spaghetti. It adds a ton of extra flavor. I have fake parsley from my spice rack. Onion, garlic, salt, pepper, parsley, optional. So we have pretty much all the stuff. Parmesan cheese, breadcrumbs, and egg, which we have as well. Okay, so I need to get the eggs out, and I need to get all that. And I need a bowl, which is down here. How big? We'll just do the biggest one. Use the parsley as a garnish. Oh, it's not like put it inside of them. Do you have any thyme? I do. I think so. If I do, it's in here. Basil. Maybe I don't. No, I don't think I do. I have rosemary. I do not have thyme. Yeah, this is just one my mother gave me that she found at probably Ross or something. So it's kind of a shitty spice rack. The spices on top are mommy drugs, so put wheat in them. Well, that's what these. So these are. I don't know if I'm allowed to show these, but it's legal where I'm at, so it's perfectly legal. You've got your relax and your energy. In 30 minutes, I will let you decide. Do we do a relax or energy? I don't think I have rosemary either, do I? That's the spice that we can't have. Pizza seasoning, sea salt. I do have rosemary. I have rosemary. I'm going by what the recipe says. You ever tried yellow tomato and basil soup? I have not. Awesome, Bill and Ted. Paprika. I don't think I have any paprika actually. You love anything that makes you go wee. That's two of us. So now, what was the other thing? Eggs, which we have way in the back. I actually bought fresh eggs. We have eggs. What's the other thing that it said? Oh, meat. Yeah, the meat. That's the main part. We should probably not forget the meat. Now, Rob at the beginning, interesting hail. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, he's in chat. Hello. Welcome back. I think we're going to take all of those little commercials. I think one of the things we're probably going to do, oh, I can't. All right, I'm going to have to unplug it. One of the things I'm going to have to probably do, or one of the things I want to do, is take all of those little commercials we've been doing and throw them on like a channel. What's the ratio in the meat? Okay, this is an 80-20. This is what I always get for everything. I always get the ground chuck 80-20 for everything because it's like $5. I think I'm going to have to bring you guys closer here too. I'm going to have to come closer so I can read the chat. So I can't read the chat here. So, set you there for now for a second. Then, you can see the mobile studio. Oh, you can't really see it. The mobile portable mountain. That's not working. That's why I was using the tea. Well, you know what? We'll use the paper plates instead. I was using the Mountain Dew cans for the camera. Oh, I was using that. You know what? I have paper plates that I can put it on that are not going to fall in the sink. I'm on a thing of paper plates. Problem with putting it on the paper plates is that it's not as wide. So I gotta finagle. There you go. I just want to bring you guys closer so I can see you. Okay. There. Gotta come visit you, give you some cooking lessons. You know, I could use cooking lessons. Okay. Believe it or not, and for a lot of the old school Italians, meat and meatballs is optional. Yeah, okay, so Rob's got like used to the super duper like let's just say the kind that very large families use to stretch. Oh, Austin Zappas is a chef. Sweet. Ghost, you know, if you feel like if you had $20 for a shot all the time, I feel like the chat would make you an alcoholic. You know what? $20 for a shot would absolutely help tonight because I'm kind of scared about doing this because I've never done meatballs before. It probably isn't that terrible. Let me wash my hands. Keep a bottle of lime juice around for the beefs. I don't have any of that. Okay, hands. Do Middle Eastern type of balls. Ooh, we can try it. A lot of this stuff is like, I gotta figure what I'm cooking with what I have, so. But most of the time, I'm just gonna make something and then I'll eat it for like a week. So I only make like one thing a week. And then I'll use like, be like, TV dinner, or I'll order out or fast food. I usually don't eat that much fast food. Where if you're my wife's a chef. Okay. So she would be here, but she's not here. Well, any advice? Any advice might not be used, but is very, very much appreciated. So please don't feel bad if I don't use the advice for anybody saying. Clean hands when cooking is good. Oh yeah, that's what we just did. Now, well, I touched my hair, but you know. But a sudden one, my VPN is making it think GBP. Oh, okay. Well, it converts, but yeah. Do we want to do the $20 for a shot rule again while we cook? I think that makes me less nervous. I think that does loosen it up, so I think that does help. And then that justifies me buying the booze that I did last year, right at the beginning of quarantine, which I didn't drink, and it's still sitting there, so. Okay. Place all ingredients in a bowl, so just everything. So you just kind of just go. Ground beef, egg, breadcrumb, Parmesan cheese, onion, garlic, salt, pepper, and parsley. Right, well, that's everything. Let me wipe this off so I'm not putting my tablet on the wet sink. And then I ended up putting it over here anyway, like way up there. Okay, so there's the tablet. I like using the tablet on these. So the recipe I'm using wants, yeah, but how much? How much of each? I use this one because I had the 1 pound of ground beef. Okay, 1 pound, 80% ground beef, which we have right here. Could sub in with half ground pork, which we don't have. No jiggle cam. I mean, I can jiggle while we cook. I mean, we can definitely do that. Which means we gotta angle it down so you guys can see what I'm doing anyway. So, can you guys see everything? I'll just move it all back. Here, stand mixer, you can just skedaddle. Paper towels when we need them, because we will need them. We'll need that too. Himalayan salt, I don't have it. Like, we're just going with like, I'm not a chef or pretending to be one, but is this good? We can see everything. Yeah. Mixer's getting used again. Not tonight. No, not tonight. We're gonna mix them by hand because you don't want to overmix. Okay, 1 pound, 1 large egg beaten. So we gotta beat the egg before. Beat the egg beforehand. And once the egg beaten beforehand, right? 1/4 cup. It keeps jumping on me. 1/4 cup ground parm, which I gotta grab over here. Is it here? Here. I gotta bring all this stuff. I'm gonna bring all this stuff back. I don't know if I have that much parm. Okay. 1/4 cup ground parm. Mecha, the egg is last. You put in the egg last? Okay. But the egg, because I'm just going by the list. 1/4 cup breadcrumbs, which are here. Breadcrumbs. And 1/4 cup grated parsley. 1 cup finely chopped onion. 1/4 cup rather, finely chopped onion. So I'm just going to dump in a little bit of this wherever it went. Where is it? Oh, it's over here. I was just going to do a little bit of the minced. Probably not a 1/4 cup. Probably just whatever's left in that one. Meat first, Mecha. So yeah, meat's going to go in there first. And then I'm going to measure out everything and then dump it. So my directions, put meat in the bowl, put everything on top, mix with both hands for 5 minutes. That's what we're going to do. Well, I mean, I guess seasoning will go on everything. So that's what the salt and pepper is going to go. Because I'm the type of person, right? My mother did not cook good food when I was a kid. I was so picky. I wouldn't let her warm up, like, I wouldn't let her warm up stuff in the microwave because she would just dry the crap out. I'm like, no, just could you put it on the stove and heat up some leftovers? Like if she made something. So I was so damn picky. But her food, she never seasoned it. It's like she never seasoned it. She didn't learn anything from her mother, who actually could cook, which is sad. All right, we got a pound of ground beef. Oh, I don't have the oven on. I gotta turn that on. Yeah, I know. The microwave was terrible. Crispy Critter says British. Meat first ingredients, second, let's see. Second eggs, last mix well. Meat is the first ingredient, second eggs. Meat first ingredients. So now, where do you want to, well, tell me, do I put it in second or absolutely last? And they said to beat an egg, so I'm going to beat it on the side here. I'm going to beat it in a bowl separately. Listen to Angry Panda. Okay, we are listening to Angry Panda too. Do you have any other meat in the fridge? I don't. Well, there's some turkey, but that's lunch meat. But nobody wants turkey lunch meat right now. It's a joke. My grandma thought ketchup was a little too spicy. My mother literally thinks that ketchup is too spicy. She says that they changed it and it's hot now. And I think she accidentally got some spicy ketchup instead of regular. Oh, thank you so much. Go 620 because I wasn't BSing VPN off. Because I enjoy your content. Keeping awesome. Well, thank you. I really appreciate it. I will take a shot. Actually, Rob's channel, they have a VPN. All right, let me wash my hands since I just touched egg. Touched egg. We laugh at her being who's too white? All right, thank you so much. Oh, this is an empty stomach too because I haven't eaten anything today. Oh, we still have the cupcakes from the other day though. Those are great. Those turned out amazing. You guys have no idea how good those cupcakes turned out. It's a lot of hoops to do that. I wouldn't accept a card. Had to go through PayPal. Oh no, I'm sorry. I really appreciate it. I really, really appreciate that I'm worth all that. Because I know I've like, I'm certainly, all right. Now if we can open the bottle. This will be 5 minutes of me trying to open the bottle. Add the pepper to the spices. All right, that's what we're going to be. What kind? Oh, we got that. Ugh. The Cuervo. We got the Cuervo. That we were drinking Saturday, which we probably shouldn't be drinking too much. But you know, we didn't drink anything yesterday. Boop. And I'm not that big of a drinker anyway. Just do a little. Just a little. I can't open corks. Oh, I'm gonna kill my hand too. There you go. We gotta drink with a chaser. It's not a lot. It's not a lot. Meatballs. And meatballs in a while now. This will definitely be meant to be. We're gonna have meatballs in a bit. Woof. Okay, we got it. Oh Lord. It's gonna make playing with the meat easier to handle, right? But thank you. I'm hearing noises in the other room and I don't know what that is. Okay. We wanna beat the egg. Whisk the egg. We got a fork. I know how to whisk and beat an egg. Usually. Tell me if I'm not doing things on camera too. If I gotta back up or close up or good cook up for Australia Day. Oh, happy Australia Day. I didn't know it was Australia Day. So happy birthday, Az. I was listening in the stream a little bit. I don't think they saw me. But I'm sure he's well off to after party hours land. We're gonna tomorrow night. Well, I'll be eating this for a week. So, okay. There's our egg. 1 egg beaten. Now, 1/4 cup breadcrumbs. 1/4 cups. We're at our cuppy measure. 1/4 cup. It's a 1/4 cup breadcrumbs. Doesn't seem like a lot. Does not. 1/4 cup panko breadcrumbs. 1/4 cup grated Parmesan cheese. That means I have to get the grater. And hopefully I have enough for a 1/4 cup in here. And hopefully, you know, we'll do it on a, we can't do it on a paper plate. We'll do it in a bowl. We'll do it into a bowl. Salt is good. We're going to be putting salt in it. It's got, how much does it want? 3/4 of a teaspoon kosher salt, which I sort of think I have. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how much we have. Is it worth fighting a series of wars over? Salt is worth fighting a series of wars over. Really? I've just woken up live in the UK. Dreaded Swan. You need to break the meat up. We will be. We're still getting all the ingredients together and hoping I'm not causing a big disaster. This is not my parm. I gotta get more parm next time I go to the snooty store. I gotta get another husk of it, another wheel of it. If this isn't enough, I do have, oh wow. I do have the fake stuff. Crispy Critters, thank you something. Here's something for a proper whisk. Oh, thank you. I have a whisk. I just didn't use it because I don't want to dirty my good whisk in case I needed it for something else later. When I can just beat up an egg. I can go grab one though. But thank you. You know, I can use my junky one even. But thank you. I'll get a better one. I do need a spare. I'm going to kill myself on this. Because I'm holding it up so you guys can see me great. I don't think this is the 1/4 cup. You know what? We're gonna top off the rest. Because this is mostly rind. Is this still okay to use, or is this just too much of the rind left? That's all rind, right? We don't want the rind? Or can we still keep going? Can I still keep going? All cheese is good cheese. Tell me if I want to still keep going or just swap it out for the rest of the 1/4 of the cup for the other. Keep using it? Okay, we'll keep going. I just don't want it too dry because it's a very dry parm. Rind is still useful. Okay. And hello, Mr. Abato. We'll try. I might take a little sip for that $5 super chat too. Tell me if I should. Or not. Take a little bit of a shot for that one. I don't want to hurt myself on the. So I'm losing too much. Okay, that's probably about a quarter. About a quarter of a cup. Probably. I'm measuring, give or take. Oh yeah, that's a quarter. That's a little bit more than, fine. A little more than a quarter cup of cheese. It'll melt, right? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. That's what the drinker says. Yeah, it'll be fine. You guys watch him. He's cool. He's a good guy. I like him. Actually, my ex-husband is like, hey, have you heard of Critical Drinker? I'm like, yeah, I've been on with him a couple times. You have? Yeah. He's shocked to know that all the people I know in the community, like personally, are people he watches, which is funny. All right. See, I stay friendly with people. I don't try and like leave on bad terms and stuff, or nobody tries to. It's just, shit happens and things don't work out sometimes. My mom did season. She just couldn't use salt. Oh, okay. Yeah, Drinker was on with that. That's true. So I heard a little of that. Like I said, I was listening to a little of that, but I was like wiped out too, so I had to nap. And I was kind of just lurking for most of it. I wasn't really chatting. So, chatting much anyway. I also don't like, acting like I'm begging to get invited somewhere, because I'm like, if I'm just here, I'm just here to support. So I try and like not say anything on a lot of channels. If I say something, I'll say something on on like a channel where I'm not going to be recognized. Usually, I have to kind of keep quiet on other channels now. Okay, quarter cup finely chopped onion. We're gonna see. Okay, this is our quarter. This is a lot of onion at once. So for minced onion, this is like gonna be way stronger, right? So if I just use like what's in here. I don't want to use a whole quarter cup. Well, the other one I think calls for less. If I just do like this, you think that's probably okay? Don't worry about the onions, dreaded swan. Do you think this is enough? What part of Colorado do you think the new sci-fi show will use? I think, well, they're probably filming in Canada. You hate onions? I don't like onions that much either. I'll just use this a little bit. We'll just use this a little bit, and then if it smells like it needs more, we can add more. Because I can't take them out once they're in there. Same thing with the garlic. I want so much garlic. Where's my garlic press? I spent so much money on this fancy garlic press that I've used once. I've used it one time, which is terrible. How much? 2 teaspoons of minced. Okay, minced garlic. Where's my teaspoon? I might do less. Okay, here's my teaspoon. I might do less. I'm just going to mince it into here. I'll try 1 for now. We'll try 1 clove. Put all that in there. I'm kind of measuring. This is like baking, where I'm kind of like, I'm measuring and I want to do it by measurements. Here, eggs, you can go here. We're done with the egg. We don't need this anymore. We don't need this. Go away. Now you can get more stuff on there. I could just move this completely. There we go. There we go. Now you can kind of, I'm trying to get you guys so you can see where I can still see you. Crush the garlic with the side of a knife. I have a fancier way to do that. I have a fancier way. So how do I get these out of the thing? Oh, this is gonna get garlic juice all over me. Find my thing to open it. I have these pot holders, these oven mitts, that are they are kind of, so that's the egg. I use my left hand too. For meatballs, what's that? You can never use enough garlic. That's what I'm gonna kind of smell it and see if I want to add a little bit more. It's not butter mussels, it's that I have whatever. There we go. Stubborn gar of garlic. Gar of garlic, is that, did I really just say that? If you want to cook, get the real stuff. I had it and it went bad on me. It just kind of turned black. It's just like, okay, we're going to do 1 and see how much that goes first. And how much that does. I'm going to kind of measure. How much of a teaspoon? 2 teaspoons. That's like 4 cloves. This doesn't smell that much. All right, we'll just keep going. We'll at least fill 1 teaspoon. Emily's do a full. One more. Go in there. It's a fancy garlic press, though. I don't really have to even do anything. Do a couple. I do like garlic. Just, I don't want it super overpowering of garlic. All right, that's about maybe one more. At least get a teaspoon in there, huh? Dracula's has come back. I don't want to do too much. That's the thing. The other one said 1 teaspoon. This one says 2. So I'm like, all right, well, let me see how many a teaspoon fills and see how much that's going to be. Because I do like garlic. Here, this is about a teaspoon. There we go. That's about a teaspoon. Let's get the rest off of here. Oh, garlic pulp. That's all right. That's enough. And now for the fun part, fishing the garlic press out of the meat mixture. Like I said, I'm not a professional cook at all. Not at all. Not even close. That's enough. That's probably enough garlic. I don't want to overdo it. There's something, I made an Alfredo that wanted so much, or there's a soup that wanted so much. Jahan just got a little shout out by the one and only Abu Nas. Oh, well, happy anniversary, Abu Nas, on his 3rd anniversary stream. Sweet. Sweet. I think this is enough. Those are flavors right there. Yeah, it's probably fine. It's probably good enough. I hope. What else does it need? 3/4 of a teaspoon of kosher salt. Meaning I gotta wash off my teaspoon thing. And stick it in the salt. How much? 3/4 of a teaspoon. Oh, that's a different measurer. I could just use a different measurer altogether. Where is my salt? Over here. So I do 1/2 and 1/4. Well, that's an oddly specific number of salt. Well, I have sea salt. I don't have kosher salt. This is salt without iodine, so is that okay? There's 1. That she took seriously and was genuinely hurt by that. What happened? What happened? Who took what seriously and was genuinely hurt by what? What happened? Multiple anniversaries in 2021. Let's see. Living in the region, everyone is all pro Boston Patriots. I used to joke with an ex whenever kids had an ex because one of her kids had a ball that kept deflating. I think that's cross chat. I'm just reading. No salt is almost last, and you salt by flavor. Well, I can't eat them. I can't eat them raw. Like, you can't taste it when it's raw. That's all right. I'll just put it in there. Kosher salt, 1/4 teaspoon black pepper, which is this one. Where's my pepper? I'm just going by her measurements. It is last. We are almost last. That is almost the last thing we're putting in. Pepper. A little more. Like a little more pepper in there. Somebody had the Italian seasoning. How much of the Italian seasoning? 2 tablespoons chopped fresh Italian leaf parsley. Optional. Does that go in the meatball or on top? It looks like it's going in the meatball. Let's see. To make Italian meatballs, you need these simple ingredients. How you combine place all ingredients in a bowl and stir until combined shape and scoop. Place on the thing. If desired, simmer with marinara sauce and cook over pasta, which we haven't started. Don't overmix. Use a cookie scoop. Do I put the parsley in it now? It doesn't say. I think so. Tell me, do I put parsley in it now? You take a bit and place it on your tongue. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. See, I like it, so I won't mind if it's too salty. Because I like salt. Preheat the oven. Combine meat, egg, breadcrumbs, salt, black pepper, and parsley. Okay, it wants the parsley. In a bowl. It wants that now. 2 tablespoons. That's a lot of parsley. All right. 2 tablespoons. Trying to go by this instruction. All the spices together. They're in the bowl. Already in there. It's a lot of parsley. That's fine. Like I said, I'm not a professional cook, so it said put it all in the thing. Okay, now we mix. Well, this has to go in the fridge now. You just have to find a place for garlic. There you go. This one. Right? We got pepper, we got salt. What did we miss? I think that's it. Oh, the egg. Let's see. What does it say? I hate how, okay, cooking tips. No, I want the instructions. Let's see. Mix all ingredients to a bowl and stir. So the egg too then, huh? So I'm gonna do the egg on top. You guys are gonna yell at me no matter what I do anyway, so. All right. Then we just mix it with our hands because our hands are clean. And we just kind of mixy mix and separate, right? We're gonna try. I'm sure I'll be fine. So what's the worst that can happen? It's just gonna be something that I throw out and I waste, $10 worth of stuff. Give or take. I mean, we're using jarred pasta sauce anyway, so. I don't want to overmix it. It smells good. I was going to use some Italian seasoning too. The other one wanted Italian seasoning. That's the thing I didn't use. It smells very garlic and oniony. It almost smells too oniony. But I used like way less onion than it said. All right, is this mixed enough? Doesn't look like the hold into a shape of a ball, really. It smells super oniony. It smells so oniony, you guys. Handle the meat. Front what? Front what? No? Taste it? Is it done? It's not done. It just smells super oniony. Maybe I throw a little Italian seasoning in there, maybe? Am I making Mecha meatballs? I'm making meatballs. We're trying to, for sure. I'm going to throw a little dash of the Italian seasoning in there for funsies. Because the other thing said to, so yeah, no. Worst that can happen, you accidentally resurrect the beef. Probably not. Needs a belly marinade. You think, is this mixed enough? Do you want to add anything else? It smells very oniony. All right, let me smell this one. Let me smell it. What are you making it? Spaghetti or sauce? Spaghetti, probably? You know what? I don't want to put this in. I do not want to put the Italian seasoning in because then that's going to taste like pizza. I think it's good, right? You think it's good? You think it's good? Now if it tastes good, then it's done. It smells very oniony. And I'm kind of nervous about that. So that's where we're at. We're at the, it smells oniony and I am nervous because it smells very oniony stage. All right, let me clean up some of this. I only have a little rind from the parm. That's the other thing I'm nervous about. Okay, and now I gotta put foil, and I'm gonna put it said baking spray, but I'm just gonna use olive oil. I'm also going to use, let's see, what did they say? Oh, they want them about the size of an egg. So I'm gonna do with this. 400 degrees on the oven. About the size of an egg. So I'm using the 3rd scoopy, which is what I used for the cheat. I think it's okay. I don't know. We're using foil and olive oil. Too much garlic and the meat will try to escape from the bowl. Probably. It has a lot of garlic in it. I'm more worried about the onions, though. I think it probably won't taste good without them. We'll see. Maybe Mecha needs another shot. We'll see. I think Mecha needs another shot. With your hands, you don't need a spoon. They are meatballs, not cookies. Well, then I can measure them a little bit better. Yeah, but I can kind of measure the size a little bit. That's the problem. All right, so they're not over, I don't think they're over mixed. Oh, I didn't coat the thing with olive oil. So lucky me, the lid just popped right off. I don't even have to wash my hands because I'm not touching it with my meaty hands. And I'm just going to put a little of olive oil on here, just a little drizzle. A little more drizzle. How much olive oil I want to put. Just kind of spread it around, right? Don't want them like boiling. Now I'm just wiping it off. Oh, God. Alright. Fine. I give up. Is good enough for olive oil, or maybe I just give it a little drink more. Yeah, they'll just be swimming. It's fine. Medium rare meatballs, yes, no, maybe. No, we're doing them full. They're not over mixed. Since they don't look good, hopefully. In it. For some reason, people love to watch others cook. I know. I get a lot of backseat cooking, which is kind of what we get in gaming too. But like, at the end of the day, I can always say, yeah, but I gotta be the one who's eating it. I smell a lot. That's a lot of onion in these. Maybe it'll taste good. They smell good. That's all I smell is like the onion. These too small. It's too small. Can you see that? There. You can see that a little better, huh? Just a little. Far from it to me, backseat cook. Salt your meat. We already did. It's in there. It's all. Can't you see it? It's already in there. Massage them. How firm? Well, we want them kind of like that. They're a little smaller than eggs. This is just like baking cookies, though. It's a little small. I think it does like, what, 12? My mother was a terrible cook, so they're not mixed very well. But you don't want to overmix them. I said don't overmix it. I think it's mixed okay. I want to overdo it. I don't want to squish them too much either, because it's like making a meat patty for, cooking. I think it's mixed okay. That one's a little big. They take a while to cook though too, so we're gonna have to make everything else while we're waiting for these to cook. I figure, yeah, you want to start with what, like the longest thing? Maybe we can do another row. It's too small. You're too small. How many does this make? It's quite a few, huh? This is the worst of actual horror movie I've been made. I told you I don't know how to do them, so I'm just trying. That's the thing. I'm also one of those people where if like you're a chef, I might not eat your food because you're gonna put weird stuff in it that I don't know, and I'm the pasta sauce will melt out the onion. Probably. I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. It's just I gotta wrap my brain around what I'm gonna be tasting in it. Because normally I just overpower them with garlic. I think it'll be fine because it'll be in the pasta with everything else. It doesn't smell bad. I don't think it's gonna be bad. This one's tiny still. Alright, add a little more to this one. He's tiny. He's not gonna cook now. Alright, I think this is the last one. Give or take. I'm trying to learn how to do stuff, but you know. I should have done this. Well, I was gonna do this for like a Christmas stream and maybe try and bake like cookies, not cookies, like a turkey or a chicken or probably a roast chicken. Start small before I move on to a turkey. Alright. I think this will be fine. Yeah, all I'm smelling is the minced onion, but I think that people like them anyway. People are going to have me put a whole onion in there. Is the minced way more powerful? I put about a quarter of what they said to. So. Alright, place onto a prepared baking sheet. Meatballs uncovered for 17 to 20 minutes. Or until the middle is no longer pink. Flip halfway through. Simmer if desired with marinara sauce. Well, we're gonna be sticking it in with the. Alright, so stick them in the oven then. Into 1.5 inch balls. Those are about what, 1 inch maybe? I think they want them bigger. I think they wanted them bigger. Should I make them bigger or you think that's good? They're like a small egg. Is the size that they got. I think they're fine. I don't want them huge. Well, they'll shrink a little too, right? They'll shrink a little. It's done. What do you think? Ta-da! All right. All right, now. Woot! What are you guys saying? Let's move this way. Moving down the counter. I need multiple cameras. Greg Kirby says is a Canadian. Where's the beef oven? Best be warming as long as they're even. Oh yeah, they're not. It's preheated. I turned it on like a while ago. So 17 minutes, huh? All right, we'll do timer at about. What do you think? 10. Timer at 10 to flip them. This is my olive oil cap. Now we gotta get pasta and water, and I don't know how much sauce I have versus pasta. Maybe I'll just do a half a thing of spaghetti, half a pound. We'll do that. That's a smoothie, by the way, that I was sipping on. Also, I have panko breadcrumbs. That's kind of cool. I grabbed them at the dollar store. And just on a whim. They're kind of small. Nice to see you in the kitchen for a change. Danny T. Robbins says, well, thank you. I've been doing the cooking streams on and off every so often. We are definitely... Nice up in the kitchen. Well, thank you. We're definitely in the... I think it's time for another shot mode, so... I think it might be time. So I'm less scared of everything. Okay. This part I can do, because I have a strainer. And I have, this stuff I can throw in the dishwasher. Just throw that in. Throw this one in. Just go in the dishwasher right now. I don't know if I want to put that on the top rack. Oopsie. Dishes with Mecha. Welcome to Dishes with Mecha. One of these days I'll have Mecha charcoal grilling. I don't have a grill or anywhere to put it really. Also, I'm not the biggest fan of like steak or food. I'm super picky, by the way. So it's like anything I eat, I'm like. I'm a little on the picky side. That is my expensive garlic press. Expensive garlic press. I'm getting an HGTV ad. Okay. I shall start a new cooking show to serve man, right? Did not get the notification for this. I had to back this up. I've been wanting to see Meatballs. Well, thank you for hanging out. I'm sorry, like YouTube won't give notifications on my channel. It's like I just have to take too long off and make far too few content or far too few videos. They call them content now. So that's one of the things I would have to do is I would have to pretty much cool it on YouTube for a very, very, very long time. And just do like a video a day and then wait like wait till like the afternoon to even upload it, just so that because if you get like 3 in 24 hours, then they stop sending them. So that's kind of where I'm at, is that they just don't send them anymore because I'm just putting too many out. It's just Eloise that got the notification. Oh, sweet. Oh, it's not your fault. It's YouTube's being a jerk usually. Try soy balls. I'm not a soy person. Some Italian meatball. We just did. They're in the oven. Now we're going with the pasta part. So that's why we're filling water. The boring part. I think I'm only going to do half of it. Even though it's a lot of work, I'm just never going to eat that much spaghetti myself in the next week. But that's okay. Who is we? Us. Me, right now. Us and you. Us and the chat. I can use my front burner. Sweet. You're making me hungry. Well, eat something. What kind of noodles? I don't know. I guess I have some spaghetti or something up here. What do I have? My mother always sends me just all kinds of, what's this? Spaghetti. 100% premium wheat, durum wheat. What do you think? Is that one better, or is the box? What's in the box? Columbia spaghetti. I don't know which one. No, one of them. For sure, next week we're making lasagna. I don't. Oh, for you, you're making one. Make a lasagna, absolutely. Take pictures and send them out. La la la. Time to make noodles. We're not making noodles from scratch. We're not making noodles from scratch tonight. We gotta throw some salt in the water here. Where's my salt? Where is my salt? Here. Yes, I just salt the water. That's all I do. Probably enough. Probably too much. I have Spiral. I think I have Spiral. Which one? Which one's better? The Colombian one? Which one's newer? June 2022 is newer. Okay. Sometimes my mom gets this stuff and who knows how long she's had it. 20, 29, 20. Yeah, we'll use the bag one. I'll throw this back in my cupboard and then never use it. They'll be all like, spaghetti. I never use it. Just boil. I don't know if I want to do the whole thing or not. Noodles last forever. Eat the shapes you want. Well, I have a half a box of. Yeah, but spaghetti tastes better with spaghetti noodles. What's that? Oh, and this is the sauce we're using. Meat flavored. They didn't have the home style. So this is the one we're gonna throw it in there and heat it up. Cheap way. So we did some of it from scratch. We didn't do everything. Hello, Dr. Forbin Colossus. Hungry again. Yeah, I'm starved. I didn't eat that much today. Should we eat a cupcake from the other day? You want to see what I made the other day while we're waiting? Sometime I'm going to make pizza again because I have all the ingredients for that. And I'll show you the cupcakes we made. So on Saturday we made cupcakes and I've only eaten like 3 of them. So now I'm going to eat another. They're banana. They just taste like a really, really rich carrot cake. Oh, they're so good. Here. After a couple of days in the fridge, they've just been kind of sitting and hardening up. They taste like a carrot cake with cream cheese. Only banana is so hard to describe. It is. And then they've got that pudding on the inside. Oh my gosh. So here, I'll show you. We got to eat them with a fork though. Also, I have crap on me again. How's that? That's fine. So here's the cupcakes. Check this out. You don't need that much pasta. I've seen those boxes of pasta. There's enough in the box for one person. Well, I know. I usually will make like 8 pound, but I'm making for like 2 people. And then I have enough for like leftovers for a week. So I've made spaghetti numerous times. I've just never made it with meatballs. I make it just with the meat. The meat, yeah. I just brown the ground beef in a pan and just break it up. Mm-hmm. All right. So that's pudding filled banana cupcakes with the homemade butter. This is all from scratch. Pretty much. Pretty much. Mm. Yeah, I'm only probably gonna cook half of that. Mm. Oh my gosh. Did you see Batwoman? I did. So Batwoman, while we're waiting for this to cook. So Batwoman did this whole thing where she played the race card and decided, and she got owned for it, which was kind of funny, that Kate's black lesbian girlfriend, or black bisexual girlfriend, cop lady, rent-a-cop lady, actually said, "What do you think? Why do you think that they always let Alice go? Because of the color of her skin." They're like, "No, they're related, you dumbass. It's not all about race." And that was kind of funny. Good. Oh, good. Let's talk about Batwoman. Too bad you can't be on the stream, Rob. I wonder if I could have Discord in the background. Oh god, Batwoman's stupid. Cute bat stank. They even comment. Oh my gosh, this is so good. They even comment on how it's got somebody else's stink all over it or something, or sweat. Can I log into Discord? I don't know if they'll hear you if you log into Discord. Here. Oh, 10 minutes. We gotta flip the meat. We gotta flip the meat here. But yeah, you might be able to in the background here. I'll lose you for a second. I'll lose them for a second. Shush! It's beeping at us. Alright, it's been 10 minutes. Let's check them. Ooh! Okay. They're cooking. They're cooking. They're cooking. I don't have anywhere to put it. We gotta flip them. Okay. I know we have the right. We gotta flip them somehow. Let's just move all this over. Move you back. Move this back. Back. Alright. I can just flip them from there. Flip! You guys see? Can you see the flipping? You guys can't see the flipping. Now you can see them. Go flip them right here. They're gonna stick. Okay, they're sticking. Now what do? They're all sticking. Our balls are sticking. I put oil on the thing, but the balls are sticky. Oh no. Okay, that one's okay. That one's alright. Three. It'll just be sticky. I gotta boil the water too. Well, that'll boil for a second. No, I'm gonna burn myself. What are you guys saying? Use one of the what? And at least they're cooking. They're falling apart though. Should I just let them stay in there instead of... Join call. Connect. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? No sound. Okay. Yes, you can now. You can now? That's because Rob sent a phone call on the thing and it used my mic instead of YouTube. Okay, can you hear me now? Good, good. Yeah, I'll have to get him on Discord on here. If I have Discord on here. Alright, 1 second. I'm going to load it up on here if I have it still. I do. Lucky me, I do. Alright. Where's your screen? Ongoing. Tap to join. Oh, damn. Is he going to boil over? Okay, can you hear me, Rob?
I can hear you, yeah.
Okay, we can hear you. Yes, we can hear you on the tablet. Okay, can they hear you? Yeah, I turned the water way down. I'm gonna have to stir it in a second here.
Yeah. So we have names now for all the characters.
Yeah, we named them because they barely. Well, we know Alice already, but.
Well, yeah. Well, she's Raging Karen.
Yeah, we named her Raging Karen. Hi, Rob on tablet. He's on tablet here, so hi. She's our Raging Karen. Can hear him barely. All right, I don't know how to make that any.
All right. Well, maybe this is not such a good idea.
Oh, that's fine. I'll put it up higher.
There's Stunning and Brave, Batwoman, Stunning and Brave.
Yeah, Batwoman is Stunning and Brave.
Diverse Alfred.
Diversity Alfred. We got Diversity Alfred.
Asian Science Lady.
Asian Science Lady. Oh, that's Mary. We like Mary. We like Luke. Yeah, what's his name too? Luke Cage. Luke. What the fuck's his name?
Fox.
Okay, Luke Fox. We like him too.
Well, yeah, but they're diverse Alfred and Asian Science Lady. Interracial girlfriend.
Interracial girlfriend.
Yeah, daddy issues.
Daddy issues. Is she interracial girlfriend though?
Yeah, she's interracial girlfriend.
Okay.
Yeah, Sophie, interracial girlfriend. daddy issues. And sexy accent.
Sexy accent. That's Juliet.
Yeah.
He does what I do with because I did that with all the superheroes. Oh. Traditionally take Mecha. What time is supper? I'm hungry for meatballs soon. And thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So much daddy issues, right?
So Batwoman. Raging Karen decides she's gonna feed. She's gonna tape a rat to her dead buddy there, Mouse.
Mouse, right?
And
so yeah, Mouse. She's been kind of curling up with Mouse in the.
And Mouse. Oh, I didn't see that before.
And thank you so much, Dr. From Colossus. Did I miss your super chat? Cooking is awesome. Well, thank you.
Because
fire.
She says, "Oh, bats eat rats." I'm like, no, they don't. Bats eat insects and they eat fruit.
Yeah, bats eat rats.
Unless they're vampire bats and they eat meat.
Yeah, but Gotham bats aren't vampire bats because vampire bats are found in Romania.
Mm-hmm. So they take the rat to Mouse's corpse and they infect all these bats. And that's not the way it works. And so they fly out, and then of course, Batwoman is she's trying to get a job as security guard. She says, "Oh, I have all this time in prison, and that's made me better to read criminals and stuff." And she doesn't get the job, of course, because she's a victim of the system. She's a victim. She's constantly a victim of the system.
The poor actress. I mean, she's so much better than Ruby Rose.
And they show her a year earlier. A couple years earlier, and she's trick-or-treating. She's dressed up as a cat, and she says, should I stay on the well-lit sidewalk, or should I go down Rape Alley?
So she goes down Rape Alley. Well, she also goes into, a crime scene drugstore. She goes into generic crime scene. Like, seriously, I would not walk into there, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you just go down the road? I would rather walk a few blocks than go into the most crime-ridden convenience store in the city.
And of course, she's in there while it gets robbed. But first, she looks at ibuprofen because the kryptonite that she got shot with.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have this in Janetta? Because we're supposed to be reminded that she's broke.
Right.
And van down by the river.
Van by the river.
So the place gets robbed, of course she beats up the robbers who are white guys, toxic white males.
Toxic white males.
And the cops come in to see her over the knocked out cashier.
Because of course she's trying to help him. They bring her in for questioning, and then she's like, you do know, I know you have the security footage, I'm not talking to you. Right?
Exactly. And you think they would have pulled the security footage immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's because it's...
No, they gotta harass her, but they can't even claim that because the cop is a black lesbian. The rent-a-cop, black lesbian.
Mm-hmm. I don't understand. The rent-a-cops are,
why are they allowed any jurisdiction? Like, that's one thing I don't get about it. Is like, timer, 5 more minutes on the pasta, and these should be done.
So, yeah. So
should be done.
So,
they're done.
Diversity Alfred.
I think they're done.
And Asians. Why is everybody in this? Whenever they put the camera on a random person, it's always somebody who's Asian.
Because there's a lot of them in Canada?
I don't know.
I don't know. There's a lot of grease in there. Is it supposed to be?
So, yeah. Well, as it cooks, the grease is going to drain off.
Well, they're already cooked. I mean, I just gotta stick them in the thing. They've been in there 10 minutes or 20 minutes. They're already done in the middle. I think anyway.
Yeah. So what do you call it? At the police station, sexy accent is talking to the interracial girlfriend, and then sexy accent goes into her car, and Raging Karen is there.
Raging Karen. Oh yeah, we forgot Raging Karen.
Yeah.
So here's one. It just falls right apart.
And so
it smells good.
There's a pro Batwoman rally for that night.
Greasy with flavor.
Ooh.
Cook it just about 8 minutes. The al dente texture. I did 17 because it said 17 to 20. And they were a little bit pink on the inside, so I went 7 more. I went 10 then 7.
It's not a meatball. It's a meat piece.
Ooh.
Meat pieces.
That I think I did just right. Ooh, that's good.
So anyway.
Ooh.
So anyway, they said, oh, we're gonna have a pro Batwoman rally, and I'm like, why?
Yeah, why would they need to? Maybe crime's so bad that they need to, like, I don't know, instate some of the.
This is the first episode. This is the same show that had the first episode when Batman was disappeared 3 years earlier. People were happy. Gotham is such a shithole. Batman was the only thing keeping the city safe, and they were glad he was gone.
Yeah, they were happy. They were happy he was gone. So then they're wanting him to come. Now they want Batwoman back. Like all of a sudden, why?
Yeah.
Why? I mean, the only people that get killed are people in Batwoman's family and past. Everybody else in the city is pretty much safe. Except for new Batwoman, except for diversity Batwoman, who's only there to be the perpetual other victim of Karen, Raging Karen.
So Sonic and Brave says, "Oh, I'll put on the bat suit and tell everybody to go home because Raging Karen is going to infect everybody in the crowd with these diseased bats." And Diversity Alfred says,
"That's not how infecting people works."
Yeah. And they said, Diversity Alfred says, oh, but that's a bad idea because people are going to notice you're not Batwoman because you're black and Batwoman was white. And I'm like, finally, somebody called attention to that.
Right?
And so
But she blamed racism though for them not killing Raging Karen though. That was the thing. So she blames racism for not everybody never killing Raging Karen.
Yeah.
Because that's really the thing is like Raging Karen does something crazy, they catch her and then they let her go every week.
So anyway, so Batwoman, she's standing on top of, like, something in Brave Batwoman is standing on top of this big building and says, yeah, everybody needs to go home because you're all in danger, and I'm Batwoman.
Batwoman.
And Daddy Issues looks up at my voice is cracked. I'm going through reverse puberty again. It sucked the first time. But so Daddy Issues takes binoculars and said, go get that imposter off of there. And so Raging Karen says, I know I may be dumb, but I know you're not Batwoman. So then they fight. And Batwoman wants to, and sitting in Brave Batwoman wants to kill Raging Karen, but Diversity Out saying, no, that's not what we do.
Yeah, but Raging Karen killed her mother, prepare to die or something. It wasn't even her mother. Yeah. It was her adopted mother. It was her foster mom. So,
I'm just saying to everybody right now, can you believe how dumb this show is? Dumb from the way we describe it.
It's even dumber to sit through.
Watch it.
Yeah, it's even dumber to sit through. It's an idiotic mess.
So anyway, the Batwoman, they fight and Raging Karen gets away, and Batwoman goes down to the street level, and Daddy Issues is actually shooting at the bats.
He's shooting at bats in the air.
He's shooting at the bats with a shotgun. He's shooting into a crowd of people with a shotgun indiscriminately.
That's why they're bad rent-a-cops.
I'm like, what good is this going to do?
I'll go another minute.
Girl Storm 09. My cousin's wife is named Karen. Funny thing, she does act like a Raging Karen. Yeah.
Sometimes they do.
So anyway, she finds a thing summoning all the bats the infected bats into that's hidden in a newspaper box. And so she takes it and in the Batmobile, and she can barely see over the steering wheel. She can barely see over the dashboard of the Batmobile.
And it's just an off-the-market Corvette too. It's not even like anything. They didn't build anything. Anyone wanna encourage me to take another shot tonight?
I'm thinking about getting a shot of whiskey or whatever.
We're doing the $20 shots of tequila.
Hey, Kelly, big shout out from London, UK. Hey, what's going on, Kelly? Yeah,
Hello.
we're just describing how stupid Batwoman is.
Right?
And Mecha's cooking meatballs or meat pieces.
Meat pieces. Well, they fell apart. Well, they're mostly balls still. Some of them fell apart. Can I have a shot? Shot.
Anyway,
Well, it's $20 super chat, so we do the shots. So.
Yeah. So anyway, it's
Maybe more.
make it the super chats if you want shots.
He doesn't get any.
She's driving the Batmobile, which is just a modified Corvette.
Yeah, they didn't even bother to
come up with something cool.
In the 60s, they redesigned a whole car to make it its own thing.
They don't have that kind of budget.
No. They don't have that kind of budget or interest, even. It was like...
So anyway, she's driving the Bat. She can barely see over the dashboard. You think they prop her up so that it won't look as ridiculous. How old is Javicia? What's her Javicia Leslie? Whatever it is.
Javicia Leslie? I don't know. She's probably about 28, 32, somewhere between 28 and 32.
How tall is she?
How tall is she? She can't be more than 5'1". She looks small. She's very petite.
Leslie.
Yeah, she's very petite. She looks very petite. She can't be more than 5'2".
Oh, a dirty word came up when I put it. As soon as I was going to type H. Javicia Leslie, age, before at Google autofill, husband. Oh, it's a dirty word. Oh, she's here, picture with the guy.
She's married to a man and she's playing a lesbian on TV. Yeah, that means she just lied to get a role. What time is it in America right now? It is 8:51.
She's 5'3".
Oh, okay. She's tiny.
Not married. Seems to keep herself a lot of private life. Mentioned past her is that she's dating someone from the group Jake and Papa, which is comprised of two brothers.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, she's
She's a bisexual who dates men, like most of them.
There was
Just
that one
like
time
Chili.
in band camp.
I got done.
So anyway, she says, no, we
Negative.
can't go over here. That part of the city that's deserted, Diversity Alfred, because there's a homeless encampment there, and she would know.
Diversity Alfred.
So she heads. So she cuts off. She gets in her GPS and she cuts off a Gotham prison bus, and she tells Honky that's on the bus, the Honky, to get off the bus, and she points the grappling gun. It's like, oh, okay, whoa, dude. Ginger Viking Jesus, $20. Shots.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's drain the pasta, then we'll take a shot. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It's 3:53 in the UK. Oh, sweet.
So she throws the beacon in that's summoning all the bats into the bus. She throws the beacon into the bus. All the bats fly into the bus, and then she blows the bus up right in the middle of a busy, business district block. With buildings all around.
Buildings and people
And so people working in those office buildings.
People everywhere.
And, on the night shift.
They're working on the night shift.
And, yeah, I mean...
That's what she's gaming. Hail, chow, hail! Alright, we gotta drink. Woof!
So, anyway...
Take a drink. I'm not doing huge shots.
So anyway,
I'm
there's the
gonna die.
flag spreading, and Raging Karen gives Asian Science Lady the cure. For some reason. I don't know why.
Because reasons?
Why did she give Asian Science Lady the cure?
I have no idea. I gotta drink the rest of this now. Woo! It's a big shot.
and so Asian Science Lady gets the cure, and a cure starts injecting everybody, and everybody starts to live happily ever after. And Stunning and Brave Batwoman finds a letter to Bruce Wayne that original, less diverse Batwoman wrote, saying, "Oh, I saved a girl who reminded me of myself, and it happened to be Stunning and Brave Diversity Batwoman."
I forgot about that. Yeah, it just so happened to be her. She reminded me of me. She's the hero we need. So then she starts writing, "Dear Kate."
Yeah. And then Raging Karen gets knocked out by somebody new. We don't know. We don't care.
Some new, whatever.
It's
Russian.
Deranged lunatic.
Tatiana.
Deranged lunatic. $2.
Thanks
Mecha
so much.
likes to eat limp things.
Eat limp things. I like the pasta. We just drained that, so we got that going, and I'm gonna throw a little bit of this in just to coat the bottom, and then we'll pop all that stuff in. I don't know if I'm doing the whole jar or.
Mr. Roboto, Tilly is sexy, but she's not. Please.
Tilly used to be sexier. First season, she was sexier.
She used to be cute.
Yeah.
She wasn't.
Now she's kind of just an idiot, which sucks because the actress is okay.
I saw her waiting in line for something at Star Trek Las Vegas.
Yeah. Yeah, we were waiting in line to ask or to get Shatner, and they had her next to him. So I'm gonna put the whole.
At least 1960s Batwoman. No, that was Batgirl. That was Yvonne Craig, Batgirl.
Yeah, that was Batgirl, which is a different character altogether. That's Barbara Gordon. So that's Commissioner Gordon's daughter, who's trying to go around and being a vigilante. She's like, well, if Batman can't, she's trying to. She also has daddy issues. She's the original daddy issues character. See, that'd be a good video. Why Barbara Gordon is the original daddy issues character?
Because feminism.
Because feminism of the 1960s made her that way. Alright. I'm trying to get a spatula. I could use the spatula last time.
Ted Bissell.
What?
Marlo Thomas and Ted Bissell.
What about Marlo Thomas and Ted Bissell?
That was feminism too. That girl.
Well, yeah, that
woman
girl.
Living alone. Woman living alone in the 60s in New York.
Right? Well, see, they forget that we already had a lot of the stuff that they're like, oh, we need all these things. All right. Well, women just aren't taking us seriously doing a lot of these things then, though. And I think that's what they're confusing. You didn't get a new chair today.
So everyone... No.
Where were you all
I was
day?
gonna go. I went to the hardware store because this guy had a little something I was working on.
Mm-hmm.
I needed to get parts, and I was like, I couldn't find anything. But I'm like, I needed a 9/16 metal drill bit.
Okay. Why?
And I couldn't, and I don't have one.
Why?
Why? Because I have to drill a hole in the metal.
Why?
Because I have to make a clamp for my pop filter.
Why?
Because it doesn't fit on my mic stand.
Why? Actually, you've got to get a boom arm.
Because
You got to get a boom arm.
yeah, because it will have no place to clamp it. I have to get another desk.
Well, that's why you get the Freddy when you move out.
Mm-hmm.
So he has his new desk picked out, but he just doesn't know what he's doing yet. So you gotta pressure him. That say, hey, girls who can cook are just gonna go find somebody else to cook for. That'll just be meat chunks.
Like Beanie Man.
Why not?
Like Beanie Man.
Why not? Oh, he'd hate me.
Man.
Oh, he'd hate me. He'd hate my ass.
What?
He'd hate my ass.
Why?
I'm crazy. Because I'm unpredictable. I rage about SJWs and I don't know. Why am I unlikable? Why do people hate me?
I don't know.
You're like, no comment. That's a trap. That's bait. There's a lot of grease. And I went through. Okay, is this cool? Yeah, that's cooled off.
Who is the sex symbol of STD? There is no sex symbol.
There isn't one. I mean, Anthony Rapp probably for the gays.
And he's a sex symbol for other guys.
Yeah, he's a sex symbol for gay guys. We love you, Mecha Captain Chambers. Well, thank you. Mecha, you're the best YouTuber. Oh, thank you.
Bat stank, internet gas, mediocrity attractant, bat stank, mediocrity repellent.
Mediocrity. That's what she's gaming. It says, hey Alex, how are you? Okay. Hello there, internet gas, mediocrity.
So I did my first gaming stream Saturday.
Yeah.
It took me 20 minutes to figure out how to unmute the mic.
So yes, he's been streaming over on Twitch.
I streamed once. Once on Twitch.
I have been streaming on Twitch as well. Oh, this actually looks really good. This looks like it came out really, really good. I'm just gonna make sure I warm this. I've got it on kind of a lower heat. Just for now. Yeah. Let's taste. Let's grab a little bit of meat.
If it's 11 o'clock and I'm yawning, what am I going to do tomorrow night when I'm on with Jesse Milestone?
I don't know. Are you on with Jesse? Oh, yeah. We're going to have Chris Gore on with the High Council, I guess. Is that tomorrow? I guess that's tomorrow. You guys remember him from Attack of the Show, right? That's who we're supposed to have on last I heard.
Maybe. I don't know.
Tom has been I don't know how he's getting guests and shit, but he's been working some magic with his guest getting skills. All right.
Yeah, they get me on a regular basis. I mean, so.
I know. You're usually held up over here. Oh, so we're talking about making. We got a new commercial that we're working on, right? So, it's based on the Godzilla trailer. I'm thinking about putting all my commercials on a separate channel. Somebody says, you don't know what Twitch is. I've been a Twitch streamer my life. No, I don't. He doesn't know what Twitch is. Did I say? All right, so we got a little meat, we got a little spaghetti. We're going to try it.
Well, the problem with that is they're so short, though. That's the problem with that. That you'll never be able to get enough watch time on those.
That's true. To monetize them?
Yeah.
Well, we'd have to dual stream and live stream there.
Yeah. Dual stream?
Yeah, I can dual stream with Restream, but I don't know if I can do it with 2 different YouTube channels. Oh, Kyle, I remember I followed you for Nokai Watch. How nostalgic! Well, thanks for being here for yoga. Holy shit! I've been playing the 4th game. I've been playing the 4th game, and I just started it, and I just got the Shadow Side people on. Yeah, I've got it on Switch. It's all in Japanese, so I've been watching walkthroughs and stuff. That's actually really good.
So,
It needs crushed red.
So I was.
Crushed red.
I have Ghost of Tsushima, which I still haven't played.
Would you want to hear Rob play a video game?
I could live stream that.
Yeah, you could live stream that or hockey or anything. Hey Kirby, I found the video 2 years ago. Mecha, if I had 100 subs, I'll live stream my crash. What are you doing? Live stream crash for my first live stream. 4 is my first crash 4. Oh, okay. Well, hey, if everybody wants to check out and then watch Crash 4. Alright, put a little bit.
Shobana says Mecha wants the Fortnite stream. I don't think you play Fortnite.
Nope. Nope. I am no good at them. I mean, I could try it, but I know I'd be terrible. See, I want to play some more Terraria. I'm kind of getting the Terraria itch again. Which, you know what happens when you have that Terraria itch. Oh, that's a good get. That's a good one. Write that down, Rob. Do a...
on it?
Huh? What?
What happens when you get the Terraria itch? Put
Not
the
the,
on it.
no, not the Terraria itch. It's not going to be Terraria. It'll be like a Warhammer or a... not Warhammer. What's the one everybody plays? It is... no. World of Warcraft. It'll be a World of Warcraft. You got that gaming itch? Yeah, something. We gotta write that down. We'll do like a gaming itch cream or something commercial. Because that's where I'm having a lot more fun, is doing commercial parodies and then live streaming stuff than actually making. I'm having more fun editing than I am talking about the shit that I'm talking about in the videos anymore. and writing the ones with him, because I'll I think this is pretty much done. All right, let's get a plate.
The guy has a.
And
I'm
a
gonna
bowl.
ask. This is a deep dive, but it's quirky. I'm gonna ask everybody in the chat. Has anybody in the chat ever heard of the Stephen Banks show?
No. Because we're not 1,000 years old. Okay, so I put crushed red in there.
World of Warcraft.
Yeah, World of Warcraft is one people like.
I've never played World of Warcraft. Girl Storm, the Stephen Banks show, was on PBS in the 90s.
I lost one.
Somebody uploaded it recently to YouTube.
Put in the bowl.
Mr. Elodie, Stephen Banks.
Macarena for you, but figure people will like Crash 4 more. That was my sub celebration. Oh, sweet. Yeah, wow. I quit WoW for after years. All right. That was the thing. A lot of people were playing WoW forever, so I'm like, well, that's a good one. That's a good one to kind of put. You got that game, because a lot of the time with these games that you play for years and years and years, you get addicted to them, and that's like me with Terraria. I'll play a little of that. I'll just bring like no worries. Should we make garlic bread to go with this? It'll just take like 10 minutes. What do you think? Oh, I don't know if I have enough parm. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I have enough. For the horde. Should I make some garlic bread to go with this while we're here? Wait, clean your throat on mic, Rob.
Sorry, the mute.
When your World of Warcraft live stream? Probably never. I don't know how to play it. I don't think I know how to play it. That's one of those games you play, like I said, for like years and years and years. All right, so here's spaghetti and meatballs. I kind of want to make some garlic bread to go with it. Should I make some garlic bread?
They supposedly made it a free-to-play game.
Enjoy the carbs.
Game news from Shop. WoW Classic. Try free. Do you still have to subscribe?
For what?
World of Warcraft?
Yeah, you still gotta pay for it.
Okay, well, screw that.
These actually turned out really, really good. These meatballs. I hope I held the bowl the right way up. Got a garlic butter. Yeah, that's what I usually do for garlic bread. I just make a garlic butter with the garlicky, salty stuff. I don't know how much I want to eat garlic bread though. All right. Should have done it first. Let's back on oven. Let me get another. I'm not that fond of this sauce that I got. I think I normally get the home style. over. There's like, what, 2 more meals out of that. And I'll stretch even more if I get garlic bread. Woo! Now, what are we doing? Love still play Magic the Gathering. I taught my nephews and 2 nieces. Oh, sweet. Yeah, a lot of people are still playing Magic, too. A lot of people play that one a lot. Alright, I'm going to make the butter. Just going to mix up some butter. Add some garlic and I'm going to use the crappy stuff. I'm going to use the crappy stuff because that's what I got left. Where's my real butter? Oh, here it is. My real butter.
So anyway, what? So anyway, the Stephen Banks show. It's like him and only 2 other cast members. It was on PBS in the 90s when PBS was trying to do different stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And he would come out, he would he would have his apartment there, and he would have his guitars, and he would sing songs, and he'd do all kinds of stuff. And it's just, like I said, 2 other cast members would come in and out, and, there'd be Mr. Pfeiffer downstairs. Banks, what the hell are you doing?
No, we're not 100,000 years old, Rob.
Fred Chuck, who was...
Actually, you got a dessert, LOL. Thank you so much. Yeah, $2 super chat. Yes, I do, and we made that a few days ago. Probably those cupcakes, so we had one right before. Right before. And thank you so much. Alright. Nut butter. My bread knife.
His friend Chuck was a 60s radical, which was, and his the maintenance lady, Mariana, who actually, played by Teresa Parente, who went on to have a recurring role on Married with Children.
As what?
As a reporter, Alessandra de la Cruz, something like that. She said one time, "I'm out here. I come from a country named after the equator. I'm sitting out here in the freezing cold." Yeah, this makes sense.
Does makes a lot of sense. I hit like and subscribe. Oh, you're telling people to. Well, thank you for telling me to. For telling people to.
So anyway,
Batwoman was terrible.
Oh yeah.
Batwoman was terrible. So I got spaghetti here just chilling, but I'm making garlic bread too because I didn't want to end the stream just yet. So I'm just cutting this over the sink here. I just cut the.
There was that game Star Citizen. Did it ever get finished?
I don't think so. I don't think it did. More foil.
This is Star Citizen.
There's a bow on foil too here.
Oh, it's not on Steam.
I don't think Star Citizen.
Jandon Patterson, 3535. Sorry, Red, I missed the note.
Oh shit! Thank you so much. I missed the noti. Hope I missed.
My bad. I hope this makes it.
Let me read it. Sorry, Red. I missed the notification. Okay, my bad. I hope this makes up for the old lady wants to, yeah, okay. So, I'm like rolling in the king size bed. Like, today, I will catch the next live real talk. Stay safe. And the rest of the Mecha show. Well, thank you. Now I gotta eat it. Take a shot. We'll take a shot.
Gotta make the old lady happy, man.
Yeah. Hey, maybe Rob can take some hints. You got a no way that went off with the other. Tim, I don't have my Timmy thing. So the whole Timmy thing.
35.
So the whole Timmy thing came from them not having the character have a name on Star Trek, even in an era when they wouldn't have a character have like if he couldn't move, he wouldn't be able to roll himself through the hallways. Can someone link Rob's channel again? Rob, link your name. Quit singing. Rob, quit singing. Link your channel.
Like my channel? No, Morbid Fury did it too.
Yeah, well, you can do it too. You have a wrench.
Yeah, okay. I'll actually.
No, leave this out. You guys might.
I was working on a Batwoman video actually.
Oh yeah, he's gonna do a Batwoman video on his. Between Janet and Morbid, would you seriously be an alcoholic? Probably not. I mean, if I only do these once or twice a week and that's all I drink, I think we'll be fine. Now I gotta drink this.
I'm writing another thing for Andre for Midnight's Edge.
For what? Can we get spoilers? What's the next Midnight's Edge video?
It's somewhat Star Wars.
Okay. Star Wars.
I'm still working on the.
I love all the Star Wars. There's no Star Wars universe, just Star Wars.
I've been working on. I'm still working on the G.I. Joe documentary.
G.I. Jerks. The G.I. Joes. Fuck it, garlic salt. That's what I want. I know what I want.
I've been going over it and just rewording it.
Look,
Where did I leave
garlic
off the
salt.
G.I. Joe documentary?
Huh?
I'm pulling up the G.I. Joe documentary right now. Hang on.
What's the garlic? I don't know.
It's gonna be a beast. It's 12 pages already. Well, I'm using bigger typeface though.
Extra garlic, extra salt.
Yeah, I'm using a 12-point typeface. So.
No, last time I put fresh grated parm on here, but this time we're just gonna go with the canned crap. This is just a little garlic.
I'm up to the 3rd installment of the G.I. Joe movie.
I don't know what that means.
Well, I'm up to the part where they announced the 3rd G.I. Joe movie.
Oh, okay. Did they?
So that's where I am in the timeline of G.I. Joe history.
Okay.
I'd like to cover something about the comic side, but at the same time, that might be getting too deep in the weeds.
You can do a separate comic one.
Well, I did cover the Marvel comics.
Okay.
The G.I. Joe Marvel comics.
Oh Lord.
And how at one point it was actually outselling the X-Men and Amazing Spider-Man.
I believe it.
For a very short time.
Yeah, the meatballs turned out really, really good, surprisingly.
Greg Kirby, no, there was not. There was not a G.I. Joe. There was not a 3rd G.I. Joe movie.
You missed cooking. Who missed cooking? And I'll just scroll back. I'll leave it up for a little bit. Cheese.
Frakoff Felgercar. Jerry from Geeks and Gamers is G.I. Joe. Yeah.
Yeah, you should get with him and maybe do some, like, once you guys drop the documentary, see if you can get him to, I don't know, maybe do a round table or something. I'm sure he'd love to.
Chaos is cosmic. Snake Eyes is white. Yeah, that's. They turned Snake Eyes in the new movie into an Asian guy played by Henry Golding, who called his agent and cried because the training is so hard.
Working is hard. Working is hard. I know. Welcome to being an adult. We all have to do it.
They're gonna turn Snake Eyes into a rom-com. They're gonna turn it into Deadpool.
Dr. Former Classes, thank you so much. $5 super chat. Bon appetit. Well, thank you. Thank you. I'm putting some cheese on my bread. Here. They're gonna turn Snake Eyes into a rom-com, you think? Or
they're gonna turn him into Deadpool.
Oh,
because
Deadpool.
They're gonna say, hey, he's got a mask and he's got swords, just like Deadpool. We should make this like Deadpool.
Ugh, that's why I hated Deadpool. It was a rom-com. So here's where you cancel me. Mecca didn't like Deadpool. It's okay. It was just a rom-com.
Susan Dolan says, no audio.
No audio? You guys hear me? Hopefully you guys can hear me. That might be when we had the Discord fiasco for about a second. He is mute. Who is mute? Rob. Rob is mute. You can barely hear Rob?
No,
well, that's because Rob is on the speaker down here. You guys can barely hear him? That's fine.
Well,
if you hear him, he's on the speaker.
The whole problem is...
Oh, Snake Eyes is mute. Okay. Snake Eyes. They're talking about Snake Eyes.
I would imagine they would say, well, Snake Eyes is a character that doesn't talk.
Alright, let that go for about 8 minutes and we'll have garlic bread, so we're gonna eat this spaghetti anyway. In the meantime.
Yeah, Frakoff Felgerkrab. Frakoff Felgerkrab. Ethan Van Sciver was saying something about that. They had a fat butch Eskimo chick.
And what?
in GI Joe at IDW.
When? When was that?
I'm looking it up. PJ Media. SJW Comics writer fired.
Good.
Oh, God. SJW Comics writer fired after turning G.I. Joe character into an overweight lesbian. Comicsgate continues to rage after IDW comic writer Aubrey Simpson lost his job. Actually, I probably should throw this in the documentary, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let me bookmark this story. Because he turned G.I. Joe into a leftist fantasy full of gay identity politics.
Ooh.
Citizen reimagined a beloved male character, Salvo, as an overweight lesbian. Here's what Salvo looked like before.
You can screen share. I'll just hold it up to the.
I didn't.
Just put it in the chat here.
Like Salvo, Joepedia. Oh, okay. Oh, it looked pretty badass before.
Yep, I can hear now. Okay, sweet. Gotta catch them all, Wokemon. We gotta represent them all. One of every Wokey color of the rainbow. Until they start giving people like Elliot Page no privilege because
Citizen claims he made Salvo a fat
people
woman
be
because
mad at me when I
was
talk over him.
too
That's for me.
alt-right for his sensibilities. Also, being entirely honest, as great as the design is, in 2017, a big, heavy, muscled white guy with a shaved head, massive guns, and a t-shirt that reads, "The Right of Might," gives off a vibe that reads, way too alt-right for me, Citizen Virtue signaled on Twitter. Swapping out a fit soldier for an obese person of color was exactly the salve for Citizen's angst about the perceived alt-right influence on a classic comic drawn before the alt-right was a thing. However, Citizen was
alt-right isn't a thing.
About the only one happy with this change. Comic fans everywhere boycotted G.I. Joe and let IDW Comics know they would not be buying any more until Citizen was fired. Diversity in Comics founder Richard Meyer led one such protest on his YouTube channel, where he reviews comics and decries SJW overtaking the industry. PJ Media reached out to Meyer in his reaction to the firing of Citizen. My hope was to get Citizen fired and for IDW to stop peddling SJW politics, Meyer explained. I'm happy with how he's removed.
I don't think he'd be that mean-spirited. What do you think? I mean, he doesn't come off as that mean-spirited to me. I know there was one where he was quoted out of context.
Let me finish reading this. When asked about what the final straw was that caused the blowback, Meyer fingered Salvo, saying he was the touchstone. He added, "The obesity was the biggest factor. It's ridiculous. Indeed, portraying an American soldier as a fat slovenly woman is not only ridiculous, but insulting to the military."
Yeah. It's insulting to me that I would be
a veteran too.
Yeah.
So he would know.
Yeah. Well, it's insulting to all of us because if you can't physically like do the stuff that you're hired to do, then maybe you shouldn't be hired to do it.
Captain Shannon Murphy, but the fatness makes no sense. You see, fat Navy SEALs? No, it's a job that's contingent upon your
health,
physical abilities. Maybe no. Look at that picture now, Mr. Right now, Mr. Roboto. She's fat. big gunt.
How fat is she?
She is so fat that her ass needs its own congressman.
No, I mean, like, I wanted to see a picture.
Hold on.
Because people used to, like, I had to finally just privatize this video, where people were just constantly, after 2 years, still on my ass when I said, hey, kids are going to make fun of the heavier design on Spinnerella. They're going to say she has the power of wind. And then they had the nerve to, for the next 2 years, randomly just body shame, verbally abuse me, call me, well, your body type is the same as hers. Is it? Is it? And do I look like a 300? I mean, I'm chubby. I'm not 300 pounds, but I'm chubby.
I sent it over Discord.
All right. This bitch isn't hiking anywhere.
No. So she's hiking to the Quickie Mart for more Twinkies.
No, she's not even doing that.
She's
sending her boyfriend out for him. Or her girlfriend out for him.
Industry publication Bleeding Cool wasn't pleased with fan boycotts and blamed diversity in comics for the downfall of Citizen, describing Meyer as an all-anti-diversity troll. In response, Meyer scoffed, "There's no such thing as moral police in America. And if there was, you people would not be qualified." But there are others who called for Citizen inspiring, including well-known G.I. Joe fan site YoJo.com. After Citizen tweeted insulting sentiments about 9/11 on September 11, 2017, the fan site fought back. I need a sip of water here. My throat's getting dry.
Let the garlic bread go a little longer.
Really, this is what's become of comics, really.
Well, yeah, because they think that just because you don't want to buy, like you know what we should have done instead. They just want the attention. This is troll bait. Every little thing that they do, like making Batman a black woman now, because basically they're just stealing his shit. Every one of these things is troll bait for them to, you just have to be smarter than them, and you just have to out woke the SJWs and out woke the wokey wokes by pointing out their race versus how you do it.
Terry Dizzard of YoJo.com told Bleeding Cool, "The G.I. Joe community has many members who are currently or have served their nation and other nations' armed forces. The tragedy of September 11th is still filled with passion and pain. Aubrey is fully entitled to his comments, but in this day of social media, that freedom of speech also has the responsibility of consequence. Thank you. And alienating yourself from your core audience, along with actively antagonizing them, will bring out calls for a new author. I don't think it can be stressed enough that Aubrey went out of his way to antagonize the community. This is an issue of people caring about the G.I. Joe brand, and they see Aubrey as harmful to that brand. And that he isn't really concerned with helping growing the G.I. Joe brand, as he's about growing his Twitter interactions."
Yep, that's what they do. They sit their asses on Twitter all day.
"I have heard and read endless commentary from within the G.I. Joe community, and the vast majority do not feel that Aubrey is the right type of personality for the G.I. Joe brand or any Hasbro brand, because at the end of the day, these are still children's products. There's an ongoing war in the comics industry for creative control of over-beloved characters important to American culture. If the left is allowed to take over yet another American institution, it can only mean more perversion of American traditions. But for now, the battle for the heart of G.I. Joe has been won by the good guys. Good riddance, Citizen."
See, that's the thing. They don't understand that we don't want the woke shit. We don't care. We're not trying to be exclusive of you, but for fuck's sake, you're not going to bully us into buying your products and shame us and guilt us. And they think they can because they're like gang members jumping people into their gang. They gang up on you. Like if you don't quote their politics and their agendas, then you're labeled alt-right or you're labeled a white supremacist. And I always tell people I'm not superior to anybody because of the color of my skin. Thank you very much. And then they think people are oppressed. And I said, no, I don't think I'm superior to them. You clearly think you are, so what's your deal? There's the garlic bread. I'll let that cool off a minute before I eat it. That's what they do. They like to just, it's the oppression Olympics. I love Disney, but not anymore. Key Witness says, yeah, Disney, like the Disney stuff, like I always kind of had this underlying disappointment for Disney because I always said that they're selling a bunch of shit just to break people's hearts. You know what they do? They give you a cute deer and then they shoot its mother, or they destroy families. They promise that the knight in white shining armor is going to come along and save the day, and it doesn't fucking exist. There's no such person. Because at the same time, all the men they have turned into a bunch of ballless cucks who just want to sit around and play video games all day and don't actually want to get out there and earn a living. So, that's kind of the problem. They don't want to stand up, and then it's like, okay, so of course you're gonna have a bunch of women angry at men, and they're gonna have them calling them man babies because you've been fucking emasculating them for the past 20 years, And I'm trying not to. I'm like, I don't mean anything personal to anybody. It's just that's what's happened. It's like, you know, you can see why women are mad at men, but you don't have to fucking male bash all the time. But at the same time, you're creating this culture of girls just to turn them into these psychotic, fucking raging Karens. You know?
I'm looking at another blog, RPG Pundit.
Kind of like the story I read the other day.
I mean, after all,
Rittenhouse using.
Whose favorite G.I. Joe action figure as a kid wasn't the fat black lesbian Joe? Am I right?
Nobody's. She is fat. She's too fat for the job. Like, they would kick her out of the army. They would put her on a diet.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to get that fat in the army.
He jumped out of an airplane and hurt his knee when he landed. And they didn't kick him out right away, but they had to re-sign him to intelligence, which was just driving around generals. But he was a liability. He couldn't do the job anymore.
We got too soft as a society.
By the time he had to get re-up his enlistment, they said, "No, I'm sorry, we can't let you re-up. Well, we're gonna have to, you have to take your discharge."
I shouldn't read that one. Might get in trouble. That's all right. It's all right. They're saying that with the OK sign. If they say the OK sign is white supremacist, then I just show them the Obama picture of him doing it. Because it's one of the problems that.
What is this shit?
What is what shit? I'm waiting for my bread to cool off.
Another Joe character. Oh my god.
Roderick Anderson, hello, new fan, you're amazing. Oh, thank you. We usually yell about woke bullshit. Like G.I. Joe. Now we're talking about G.I. Joe. With Rob on Discord.
What the hell is this shit?
Yeah, what the hell is that shit?
This art is shit from this run.
Well, yeah, it's the SJW stuff. They hire people based on their diversity check boxes.
It's all Tumblr art.
Yeah. It's art from people who just doodle in their spare time. And like, if you take somebody like Anna, for example, that Star Wars girl, she went to school for art. She actually does know how to draw, or Jeff, or any of like the actual Comicsgate sort of people, or Comicsgate affiliate, or adjacent, or, like these people actually know how to draw. Unlike these fucking little wokey wokes who just doodled on Twitter because Ree and Zuns. Which piece do I want? Oh my god. I'll take this piece. Hot!
Yeah.
We're gonna kill ourselves on the road, but
yeah,
I don't want this much.
Somewhere around 2015, 2016 or so, 2015, 2016, they started mining Tumblr for...
Because they work cheaper, because they can pay them minimum wage, they can pay them barista salaries, and they're too dumb to know any better. That's what I think. I think that they're too dumb to know any better. They can pay them barista salaries. Because that's all they're... they can pay them like $12 an hour.
Ghost 620. Look, I'm not skinny, but unless they're the best drone pilot ever, I don't need an obese G.I. Joe, because realistically, that's about the only role I can see them. Yeah. Well,
right?
The whole premise was G.I. Joe was the elite counter-terrorist team. They're really in the comics. They were the Delta Force.
I want to make a new TV show. It is all diversity Ninja Warrior, where it's all people who are 300 pounds plus, and see how far they go in the obstacle course. And give them a $500 million cash prize if they actually make it. Because they won't. Because you know who wins Ninja Warrior? Rock climbers from Boulder. Japanese fishermen. Athletics. People who know how to do things. That's funny. People didn't used to work out in the old days. They just worked.
Yeah, jobs are more physical.
Diversity Takeshi's Castle, yeah. Cyberpunk 5, thank you so much, Mecha. You need a t-shirt that says nobody cares in your merch. I do. Oh, we should do a nobody cares t-shirt. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Cyberpunk 5. I have a few.
Actually, special for the military. You must meet the physical assessment requirements.
Okay.
Minimum standard of 49 push-ups, 59 sit-ups, 15-minute, 12-second, 2-mile run, 6 pull-ups. You must be eligible for secret security clearance. That's the physical requirements for the military. Well, that counts me out.
I won't be able to.
I think I could walk. I think I could walk a mile in 15 minutes.
Probably. I really might be able to run in 15 if I really had to, but then again, I've been doing the switch boxing. But then I've also been eating a bunch of junk food, like garlic bread. Oh, this is good. Garlic bread turned out really good. But then again, I always make good garlic bread, so. Try the Air Force, they're saying.
That's my buddy Jimmy was a combat controller in the Air Force.
It's right on the phone. You put the phone closer. Here we go. Closer to the mic. We'll do that. Then I gotta put the camera there. Okay, is that better? Let me just stand back.
Yeah.
Now you see my microwave. I don't like this angle because then you see my face. I think I look better if I'm like, oh no! And then I knock the tablet down because I've got the tablet. He's on the tablet next to the phone. Is what he is. But we're probably wrapping up pretty soon anyway. We've been live 2 hours and I have spaghetti and meatballs to finish eating. So just got here, missed a lot. Well, thanks for being here, Bobby Yogi. Well, I'm gonna finish up. I still have a meatball. So here's how the spaghetti and the meatballs turned out. Which I'm gonna. So I have like 2 meatballs left in there. I don't know if I want to finish it all. Because I made the garlic bread too. I'm going to have leftovers, so. My face is wonderful. Thank you. Can you hear him better now? I don't know if you can.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Probably.
Yeah, he was telling Angry Panda Rob, did they make Snake Eyes dirty in that run? I don't know. I'm not familiar with that run. They killed the real one, then placed his memories or brain patterns into a body, I think, of an Asian teen. Really? Oh my god. Oh.
What did they do? Yeah, they can hear loud and clear.
They killed the real Snake. They killed Snake Eyes, then put his memories into an Asian teen girl.
To make him even double racist. Oh, that's stupid. You can hear much better now. Okay, good. Oh.
Twice the Pokemon.
Double Pokemon. It's a double shiny. These actually turned out really good. I have to make this again. Like this when you come out here, Rob. He's not coming out. Tell him to come out, or else I'll go look elsewhere.
Henry Golding looks like a dork. Why they got him to play Snake? Well, you know why? Because women like him.
Because women like ugly guys now, because they're easier to control. No, really. No, really. They want the uglier guys.
Yeah, he's gonna be. Yeah, Henry Golding's gonna be the new Joe, brain dead.
Woot. What are we making? We made meatballs and spaghetti and garlic bread.
Henry Golding. Henry Golding is actually
put it all
ugly.
away. We'll do a dishes stream soon too. Dishes stream when I load the dishwasher. It's fun. It's kind of fun while I'm cooking from scratch on here. I'm almost having more fun doing this than I am doing the short videos. But I love editing. But I'm just like so tired and burned out of the topics. And I'm like, there's Star Wars videos. I just kind of like, I don't want to talk about it. I'll talk about it tomorrow. It's more fun to talk about it when you've got like, you know, everybody talking about it at the same time. Because like for me, I mean, I'm just repeating what I say, I think. Or it feels like it.
Well, the good thing about the Snake Eyes IDW Asian girl.
I think cold is they're eating slow.
Let's see.
I gotta talk. That's not words. It's getting cold because I'm eating slow. My dad would be like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I streamed last minute. I slept all day because I was sad and not feeling too hot, and I stayed up all night last night, so now I'm gonna be up all night today. So that means I'll probably have to make something, record something for edit it, and to edit tonight, then and I'll get to like 4. Test kitchen. That's what we're doing. We're kind of doing a test kitchen. It's everyone's daily mood. I know. It's just when you only have so much time where you can really be productive. But then again, I mean, I don't really have. There's no reason why I can't edit all night long when I'm super baked out of my skull and I can just sit there and edit all night. Yeah, so this is the last of these meatballs turned out really good. They're not too oniony. They're not too garlicky. I think they're just about right. And the panko is really good. So, yay, dollar store win. Rob, I found a new thrift store by the dollar store where I bought that panko.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's like 3 more, and we didn't even hit Boulder, so.
Ouch.
Hint, hint.
That's, yeah.
Hello, Renee Rogers. Hello.
Go buy more. Go buy more old school Gillette razors.
Mm-hmm. The meatballs turned out great, and I just knocked the tablet down. Did we lose Rob? Probably. That's no loss. There he is.
Here I am.
I just have you on our.
Morbid Fury, absolutely love these cooking streams.
Glad to hear it turned out great. It turned out really good. I'm also like.
Cooking pop culture.
That's Pete was saying to do that. He's like, well, nobody else is doing, like, they'll do cooking and paranormal, or they'll do makeup and paranormal. And that's kind of the new trend. You just want to kind of keep evolving. You know? I have cereal back there, don't I? Oh. Alondro77 says, gotta sleep tomorrow. Long work day tomorrow. Well, me too. I'm not going to be sleeping anytime soon, but I do have a long work day tomorrow probably because I'm probably going to do a topical live stream tomorrow afternoon, which is my normal time, and then I'm sure we're going to have all kinds of other streams with like High Council, and so we got a longer work day tomorrow too. Did it close you again, Rob? Yeah, it did. Are you there?
It did.
There you are.
Here.
Okay. It sounds like he's a reincarnated toaster in your kitchen. I know. Like EMF meters, because they'll go crazy over absolutely. They like EMF meters because they'll go crazy over absolutely nothing. Well, that's just the electromagnetic frequencies fluctuating in your room, right? That's just an indication that you have an electromagnetic field. That might be your cell phone ringing. That might be, static bouncing off of something. It might be anything. It doesn't mean it's a ghost, but it does mean that your electromagnetic frequencies are kind of flipping out around you. And, that just could be because you have like a high, like I've got an electrical box over here in the kitchen. So I've got that. So you might just be next to that. It might just be spiking and you might just be sensitive to it. So a lot of people are sensitive to that sort of thing. You can get rashes, you can get, skin irritations, you can get weird scratches and zaps and stuff magically, but Penn and Teller BS did an episode on it. Oh yeah, I love the Penn and Teller bullshit episodes. I definitely do. Those are good. Rob, look for IDW Snake Eyes and scroll through pictures. You'll see her eventually. Rob.
Let's see, I'm looking.
Like my cozy kitchen. I don't like it. It's too small. I want a bigger one. I want a nicer one. But what can you do?
Diversity. Well, they were calling it multicultural.
I'm not diversity enough.
Back when.
I'm not diversity enough for an expensive kitchen. Old houses like nails give off weak signals. I believe it. The bigger kitchen, I need a bigger one.
I'm not seeing the...
water all from the same garden hose. Oh, I love that one. That one, and then the one where they're like, hey, let's ban water. Try hydrogen and oxide or something. Let's ban water. See if these idiots will do it.
Ashikage? Is that it? Ashikage?
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Is that why they swapped out Snake Eyes?
Well, the good thing is that I can ignore it if I choose. That's the thing.
See, that's the thing with Star Wars even, is like, I don't care about anything that happened after. You know, maybe Mandalorian, we can just say, yeah, and Baby Yoda went off with Luke and they lived happy ever after. Lucky Luke came to get him. Meatballs were made and eaten already. Not all of them. We still have this much left. So that's dinner for like 3 more days. 4 more days. Mute yourself when you clear your throat out. See, I tried to get him to clean his house so he wouldn't be so congested.
Yeah, I got to vacuum again.
Well, you need a new vacuum because that one is so old you don't even have a filter in it. Or they don't even sell the bags.
I have the bag, but I'm still trying to find bags unsuccessfully.
Just get a new vacuum.
Yeah, I'm going to have to, I think.
Get a bagless.
What is the first one? Dawn of Arashikage.
It's not necessarily. It doesn't necessarily end because we can't prove that he was there in the Jedi Temple or whatever that burned down. I want to see the garlic and bread stuff crumbs. Scroll back. I'll just unlist it. Yeah, your vacuum sucks, Rob. They're saying they're taunting you. He's on Discord on my tablet right next to the thing. So, let the meat be ground up before you handle it? Yes. Before I know it, they basically force Snake Eyes to be trans. Well, that just sounds like it's copying Ghost in the Shell. Almost, where they're like, let's just put it in a woman body. Alright. I'm gonna wrap up my garlic bread. I'll put away this, then we'll load the dishwasher, and then we'll wrap. Or wrap and then I put everything away. I don't know yet. Might as well keep doing dishes while we're... I gotta run the trash out, though. It's a whammon body, not a woman body. It's a whammon. It's a whammon if it's a diversity whammon.
Dawn Moreno.
Who's that? Is that diversity Snake Eyes?
That I think is the lady Snake Eyes.
Those double shiny Snake Eyes.
Yeah.
See, a double shiny Pokemon is what you get when you race and gender swap a character. You get a double shiny.
Bleeding Cool, IDW sells out a female Hispanic Snake Eyes debut.
The female Hispanic Snake Eyes. Ugh. I thought she was supposed to be Asian.
New female Snake Eyes character from G.I. Joe Real American Hero created by Larry Hama.
That's crazy.
Dawn of our Chicago storyline sees a Mexican-American teenager, Dawn, take on the mantle of Snake Eyes. One of the most, for God's sake, this pivotal issue sold out now, Diamond Distributors. Did they change it back? Please, for the love of God, tell me they changed it back. Angry Panda, if you're still there, did they change it back? Please, tell me they changed it.
If I may left me traumatized, Crispy Critter says. You have a whammon yellow. Right? So Hispanic, not Asian, my bad.
No. I'm not angry at you. I'm just saying, did they please tell me they changed it back?
They probably didn't.
Once again, a high school athlete whose unique physical abilities drew the attention of Cobra Commander. The Cobra League put Dawn under intense experimentation, accidentally implanting the memories of the original and now deceased Snake Eyes into Dawn's fragile teen mind. Now as a haunted Dawn struggles against visions of a dark past that does not truly belong to her. Snake Eyes' longtime ninja comrades, our Chicago clan, have joined to help Dawn overcome the waking nightmare young. This is stupid. Well, Larry Hama, he probably was told to do it, though.
Just to apologize for being a white male. That's what they do. They like to apologize for people being toxic white males. Like, oh, I'm sorry you have a problem with it. But that's not what you're supposed to say. Why? I can't help the way people are born. And it's racist to assume that they can. What would you rather they do? Just appropriate another gender or a race, rather? Breathe! Bite my what? Hey, it's fridge. It's a shitty one. It's just a shitty one. It is just a shitty one. You vote Mama June for Duke in the next G.I. Joe movie. Oh, God. Not Mama June. There you go, Rob. You can have Mama June in your next G.I. Joe movie. And he's like, no.
G.I. Joe, who was the female Snake Eyes and what happened to her? From CBR, this is dated December 3rd. Snake Eyes arguably one of the best members of the G.I. Joe team, and the mantle of Silent Ninja was passed down to a worthy candidate. Of course, you're going to say it's a worthy candidate because it's a whammon.
It's a whammon.
CBR. Snake Eyes Silent Ninja has proven himself to be a hero time and time again. Acts both stealth operative ferocious fighter. Snake Eyes has been so it's an addition to Joe's Coast Council mission. However, Don Moreno, one of the latest to adopt the title of Snake Eyes, has been pitted with foulest scum of the world.
Now, what is this current trend? What is this current trend?
Mission rescue agent
Rob.
Helix. Helix, one of the most what?
What is this current trend with these people needing to take a character and then say, now we need a new version of it. We need like a whammon version or the latest version of it.
Laziness.
Because I don't
can't
want
come up with anything.
Yeah, I don't want like just a whammon version of a male character. I want my own shit. You know? I don't want just a chick version. That's why I like Joan Holograms. It was more interesting than like She-Ra because it was its own character, you know, and She-Ra was just kind of like a chick version of He-Man in a lot of ways. Even as a kid. It's just kind of an insult to think that that's just good enough. Just the stolen valor and hero, you know, bypassing the hero's journey and shit. That's all it is. Like, we got a ginger replace it, right? Ugh. Well, this whole trend of replacing gingers with people of color, I should say. It's like, really? So they want to be just replacing the redheaded stepchild? Do you think that's good enough? I mean, I guess some of them think so, because I've gotten some of these people who are like, but I want representation. Really? Do you look like that? Or are you just as deep as your skin color and you're nothing more than that? Because that's what a lot of people don't understand, is that they're being conditioned to see themselves as nothing but their skin color. Because that's easier for people to control with all the power in the world. When you just reduce people to it. Well, I'm doing dishes.
The people who are doing this don't have an ounce of creativity.
No. I'm taking pictures of this. Oh. Fine.
Yeah, the 16-year-old chick, the Mexican chick that they implanted Snake Eyes' memories into, she was already good at everything.
She was already good at everything.
From what I'm reading, she was good. She was a gifted athlete.
So she's already married.
Yeah, like. So they pretty much raid the Snake Eyes.
That's stupid.
Remember the excuse? Oh, Ray downloaded Luke's or whatever, whoever's ability, Kylo's ability. Remember during the brain scan or whatever it was.
Well, that was one of their excuses. The next one was that she was a Palpatine clone because they forgot they already explained why tried to, because that wasn't good enough. They said that was stupid. And then now she's adopted by, she just appropriated his name because you can just choose your family. All right, well, I'll just choose Oprah's family then, so I don't have to be accused of having more privilege than I do, and I can actually get some money out of it too. Can I do that? I'll just appropriate Oprah's family.
How the fuck was this allowed to happen?
Huh? What'd you say?
I keep asking myself, how the fuck was this allowed to happen?
Well, people were getting too tribal with their politics, and you had too many idiots coming in with a bunch of uninformed ideas, going around listening to, as Beanie Man says, their tribal signals, like Cheeto Man bad, and, stupid shit like that, instead of, paying attention to what was going on in the world. They were just set in motion to They're just set all in motion to just go and spew forth all of this divisionist bullshit. Because they've been indoctrinated to think they're self-righteous. Instead of, actually being informed, they treat their politics like organized sports and religion. Actually, it's more of a religion now than anything, because it's coming from a place of sheer zealotry for most of these little wokey wokes. I'm trying to load the dishwasher, and I'm doing a horrible job, by the way. I just need a raging Karen to tell me how I'm doing it all wrong. I don't think I can fit this in here. No, I can't. Not that one and this one. I can do either or. I can do either or. Stick this in the bottom. See, I'm trying to fiddle with the dishwasher. People
had to
don't
fix Snake Eyes because he was a whitetail. Yeah, they fixed him all right.
By cutting off his nuts like a bad dog.
Remember that old saying? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah. Well, now they fix everything because they think everything is racist.
Now if it ain't broke, break it.
If it ain't broke, then that was because now it's we have to break it and fix it because racism. And sexism. Meanwhile, creating a culture that is far more hateful than anything anybody else has created. Yeah, I fit everything in. Except for that one. That'll probably fit in a bit. Alright. Welcome to Dishes Tetris with Mecha. That's what we just spent the last 5 minutes doing. But you didn't see, or just hear me. What's with all this logic in the stream? I know. It's too much. It's too much logic for people.
No, we're supposed to get a snowstorm tomorrow.
Yeah, it's kind of rainy out here. Snowy or rainy. It was really overcast, and I was cold all day, so I want to just curl up back in the. Mecha, you need to synchronize your clocks and stove. I know. Does that drive you nuts? Does that drive me? I'm sorry. I just been lazy, and I'm like, my microwave is easy enough. You're interrupting me to make noises. All right. Make them the same. I don't know how to set the 9:55.
The same mentality that gives us a 16-year-old Mexican girl as Snake Eyes gives us Avar Chris. The best is Avar and the Star Wars Get High Republic.
Because this is one of those where you gotta go all the fucking way. That's why I didn't do it.
Angry Panda, that Henry Golden guy is barely Asian.
It only does by the minute. It only does by the minute.
And he speaks with a British accent, so I mean.
So this is why I didn't set the clock, because you gotta sit here for fucking ever just to set it back. You happy now? All right, $20 and we'll finish it. $20 and we'll finish setting it because it's pissing me off. That's why I didn't set it in the first. No, seriously, that's why I didn't set it in the first fucking place. Because it's one of those that you have to sit there and poke at for a fucking hour because you got to do it by the minute. So, and we're gonna make it so you guys can see it, so it bothers you even more. Now they're completely wrong. No, because that's like, it's a pain in the ass. It's a pain in the ass to set the stove one. Because it's not like this one where you can just type in the time. There, I'll blackmail you. I'll blackmail everybody. If you want.
Because they didn't want to hire blonde white guys, Snake Eyes. Yeah. Yeah, but he gets disfigured, so I mean, maybe, they get to ugly him up.
As long as you remember it's off. Well, I only look at that one anyway. It's just it's gonna be annoying, and then he interrupts me every time I say something. So
I can understand that it's challenging for someone to write for a character that doesn't say a word, but it can be done. It can be done.
I don't think anyone cares. I know, I certainly don't care about G.I. Joe.
Well, nobody's going to care about this movie. It's going to bomb. Yeah. Yeah, Angry Panda. No, they get to make him Asian and pretty. Yeah, they were gonna make him. They cast him because he was the flavor of the month. He was Asian. Ticked all the boxes. Asian.
Well, see, now it's black
looking,
women
even though I don't think he's not Asian. So looks like someone hit him in the face with a shovel. And women like him. And fuck you if you think he's gonna be James Bond.
Okay, what are we caught on now? Oh, this ball. Yeah, but ain't it like halfway up?
Yeah, they're not gonna do the story from the origin from the 1980s comic. No way. That's too good a story. Oh, but they can't do it when they can't have it in Vietnam. So make it Iraq. Make it Afghanistan. Make it Libya. Make it Syria.
Mecha goes metal. Mecha's new shit. Well, that's because I was trying to put the last thing in there. And I didn't.
I had no idea you were a female. How's it going?
Let's see. With Rob on the phone, the stream is reminding me of of Mike's apartment. I don't know what that is. Oh, you mean Joe's apartment?
Mike's apartment was a porn site.
Please spare our eyes. It's pissing me off because I left it like that for a reason, because it'll be set in like 2 months when it changes. Because this is one of those ones where you gotta sit there and like, if he would not sit there and interrupt me every 5 minutes, and I'd change it. Anywho, tags $5. How was dinner tonight, Becca? It was good. It was good. We're just trying to get everything in the dishwasher.
Now, if you want to see what my living space is like, go on YouTube and watch the Stephen Banks show. It's all like
nobody knows what that is. You know? Nobody knows what the hell that is, Rob.
Well, I'm telling them.
Nobody cares. Let's see. Here's the set at halfway back, or do a half a shot. That's all I can afford. JPR. Well, thank you so much.
Eastland Burkholder and Sherlock Holmes.
Let me finish reading the super chat. All right, I'm gonna shut him up.
Afghanistan.
Shush.
Yeah.
I gotta. Let me finish reading the super chat here. Here's the set at halfway back, or do half a shot. That's all I can afford. Love. I got to see the cooking cheers. Well, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. And $5 house dinner. It was good. It was good.
Oh wow, it's midnight.
I thought that would shut him up. I closed the tablet.
You closed the tablet?
Yes, I closed the tablet because you kept interrupting me with the super chats. This is so interesting. This is just such an interesting thing to watch me just poke at this thing for an hour over the hot stove with all the hot burners. Because, like, remember when I said I didn't want to fucking set this piece of shit? Because you got to do it by the goddamn minute. If you hold it down, it'll go faster. No, it doesn't.
Rob lives in a closet under the stairs like Harry Potter. I've never seen Harry Potter.
You're not missing anything. It's shit. These are a bunch of children who think wizards and shit is fun. Somebody butted into.
I want to see the non-union Mexican equivalent of Harry Potter, Harry Puto.
No, you don't. Somebody was mad at me today in a thread that they weren't even tagged into, and they don't even follow me, and they were mad that I was talking about, like, yeah, I'm not going to mention this Harry Potter series because I don't care about Harry Potter. I don't like the franchise. I don't have any interest in it.
Susan Dolan, Sherlock. John came from Afghanistan. This was modern times. They updated John's bio. I freaking love Sherlock. Oh my God, Sherlock. When the first time I saw Sherlock, I was like, how did I live without knowing this existed?
There, finally got it.
Benedict Cumberbatch as Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, I don't give a fuck about that either. Yeah, so somebody who was not even in my thread, somebody was like tagging me into a story about this Harry Potter show, right? So they got this new Harry Potter show that's coming out, and I don't give a fuck about Harry Potter. I don't care about Harry Potter, and I was saying I was gonna stay out of it Until I'm not going to even bother with any Harry Potter until they have come around so far with their canceling people that they cancel transgender people for gender appropriation or something stupid, because that's how stupid these wokey idiots are. Because you know they'll do it. You know they'll probably be like, you're appropriating my gender and I'm requesting you, and they'll all fight it out. And so that'll be the next time I actually talk about Harry Potter on my channel.
Oh God, angry panda. Oh God, no. Why? No more Harry Potter, please. No, I'm not to talk about it.
I was. You don't listen to what I say, do you?
No.
So that was the Harry Potter stuff. So I don't even care. It's like I even watched these and I don't remember anything that happened in them because I watched with riff tracks for one, just to make it through the fucking things. Go on your show.
Season 2, I was reading Season 2 Picard. They want to explore what it's like for Picard to be in his new body and to be a minority.
All right. Well, I'm gonna wrap up the stream here. So since it's just been your show for the last 2 hours, so
It's in my show.
Well, I haven't been I keep getting interrupted anytime I try and say anything. So anywho, thank you guys so much for hanging out. It has been fun. I need to sit down anyway because I've been standing for like 2.5 hours. My back's starting to hurt anyway, and I ate standing up. So anyway, I will see you guys on the next video, live stream. And I don't like Lord of the Rings either. I'm not talking about that one either. Bye.